Hello, everybody. I'm starting a new channel, and we're going to be talking about whiskey, bourbon, toys, media. Just want to give a quick short to let everybody know what to expect to talk about, plus much more. Hello, everybody. I'm starting a new channel, and we're going to be
stopping by. Tonight we're going to talk about some things we don't like, but we're going to talk about more things we do like. So please come in, leave the bullshit behind, and let's have a good time. Hey guys, this is Dave from BT Reviews. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight we're going to talk about some things we don't like, but we're going to talk about more things we do like. So please come in, leave the bullshit behind, and let's have a good time. Let's have a good time.
Hey guys, how are you? It's Friday night, and tonight's just gonna be a good old-fashioned shit show, I think. We're not gonna have too much serious stuff to talk about. I probably have a feeling we're gonna make fun of plenty of stuff. We'll see. But today was a funny day. Like last night, streamed for a pretty good while. I left this stream and Black Angus was streaming. So I went over there and checked in for a little bit and chatted with those guys. I didn't go on the show. I just was in the chat. Then I go to bed. I get 1:30. I'm like, fuck, I got to get up. My phone rings at 7:25 or 7:55, something like that. And it's my boss's ringtone. So, you know that feeling when you answer the phone, but you don't want to feel like you don't want them to know you're still fucking comatose and asleep. So I jump out of bed, answer the phone, and hey, boss, what's up? And then he's asking me all these questions about stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ, the day hasn't even started yet. Here we go. But it was a good call because it got me up, got me out of bed, and the rest of the day's been fantastic. I've had a really good day today. But I'm going to talk about one thing, and that thing is about public schools, and we'll go over that later when more people get here, because it really upsets me that after 2.5 days of public school, the shit that's already coming home for my 5-year-old grandson. So we're going to go over that a little bit later because, you know, when you're young, like my daughter is, you see the stuff that these schools send home and you think that they're right and that you should do what you need to do because the school says you should do it. No, not at all. Hey, what's up, Lucifer? How are you, sir? Low Watermark, Rich C, how are you? Now, tonight, I'm going to do something a little different. I've got this Addictivo tequila. I bought this for my wife. And it's so smooth, guys. Like it's a smooth tequila. It's not cheap. It was not cheap, but I did buy it for her. And I think if she knew I was drinking this on a live stream, she might get pissed off. And if she does, she'll text me when she's watching the show. Retro dice. I know, dude. I know. Me and Jim were talking about that before the show started, but Jim's going to keep an eye on EVS all night because he wants to buy these fucking 2 covers when they're only open for 30 minutes, and I don't blame him. So I think for every super chat I get tonight, low watermark, and Jim and everybody in the chat, I'll take a shot of this Addictivo tequila in my little Fallout shot glass. Look at that one. I've got like 12 of these fucking things, all different, like they're the different pins that you get. So this is like Waterworks. Oh, I saw that shit too, Lucifer, where he's holding the girl's hand. I don't know. I'm not going to fucking go over that shit. She's just, I think, like you said earlier in that chat, that she doesn't want doctors to help her with her pregnancy or anything. That's just weird stuff. I don't understand. But let me bring on low watermark first. Jim's typing. So how you doing, low watermark?
I'm doing good, Dave. How are you doing?
Oh man, I'm fantastic. I had a great day. It's just one of those days.
Well, Dave, the chat has been telling me for like 6 hours now. 6 hours.
Yeah.
They said, call Dave out. He calls everybody else out. Call Dave out. Dave, can you zoom in on yourself? Make yourself full screen?
Sure, I can.
When was the last time you shaved? I'm going to be your father right now. Man, shave yourself. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Why are you not shaving? You look terrible. Shave.
Okay, that's a good call. And I took a shower downstairs in the basement tonight before the show. I take a chat, just so you fucking assholes know this. Every time I live stream, at least 30 minutes before the live stream starts, I take a shower. And the reason I take a shower, number one, is so I can get that adrenaline flow from a good shower, low watermark. I do it every time I stream. And
it's the horrible smell also that you get off you, because I agree. As you get older, by the people in the chat, if you don't know this, when you get older, you really stink. So you
dude, I shower twice a day, every day, no matter what. It's just a thing. I wake up with a shower. If I don't wake up with a shower, I'm fucked. I'm taking a shower when I get up. Now, as I was showering, Jim, or low watermark, I was like, oh, fuck, I need to shave, because I do like a clean shaven face. I'm not a beard guy.
Me either.
I just don't like, if I go like 7 days without shaving, it itches so bad. And then when I do shave, it hurts. It's like, fuck that. I'm just going to keep my face clean.
Well, and you know what bothers me? I'm a little bit older than you.
14 years old, Dan Blackroyd. What's that?
I'm a little bit older than you, but my beard and mustache comes in so gray. I mean, I have dark brown hair, but my beard comes in as this gray shit. It's terrible. I feel terrible looking at that.
Yeah. Andrew says grow that beard. I don't think I could grow a proper beard. I wouldn't even know how to I think it's more trouble to try and maintain a beard than just shave every other day, low watermark.
No, I agree. I had a mustache for 30 years, and people used to say it was a 70s porn mustache. It was one of those, Yeah. For 30 years, I got it when my girlfriend in college said, you'd look good with a mustache. And 30 years later, I finally shaved it off. I went home. Everybody said, my God, you look 10 years younger. So thank you, girl from college. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's like, how long did that relationship last, right? Like, I remember.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Right. Like, I had this girlfriend, and she's like, oh, you need to get an earring. Okay.
Oh, God. Not you, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had the earring when I was like 19 years old. Oh, yeah. But it was in the left ear, so I was.
Yeah.
Right. So, because that's the determination, what ear it was in. So, but we do a lot of things for the vajayjay, dude. We just do, especially when you're young. Like, you think that stuff's never going to be available. Then you get older and you're like, oh, shit, this is actually not that hard to get as long as you can talk like a reasonable person. And you, oh, my God. Retro Dice went 5 years without shaving. Women love my ZZ Top. Oh,
dude. God. The ZZ Top guys. Damn. the guy with the one that goes like way down almost to his balls and goes to a point. Damn.
Dude, mad respect to them because that's just their life, right? That's their livelihood. But man, it would drive me fucking like that's why I get a haircut every 2 weeks. Low watermark. I just like
even Gary's beard. I had a mustache, and I didn't like the fact that food occasionally got in there. I can't imagine having a big bushy beard. Eric July's beard. What does he have in there? Is it a bird's nest? What's going on in there? Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Andrew? Red Scorpion says, get an earring and a boyfriend. Yeah, right? Like, get an earring now and get a sex change. That's how they treat this shit. So it looks like Jim's muted right now, so we'll bring him on when he's back in stage. But yeah, so it's kind of crazy, man. So I started drinking pre-stream tonight, and I normally don't do that. It was like 6:50. I'm like, you know what? It's Friday. I'm gonna start drinking. Fuck this.
Can you show that bottle because it looked like it was really odd. It looked twisted, kind of.
Oh, it is. I'll go solo. So it's called Activo or Addictivo tequila.
It looks so bent and everything. That's really kind of cool.
Pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, the top is a shot glass. So if it's not full, it'll fill up the glass.
Oh, so there's stuff in there too. Okay, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah. So this is 100% Agave, product of Mexico.
Votes for whoever they want to.
Yeah, my I bought it at the same time when I bought my first bottle of bourbon after listening to Ricada.
Yeah.
I bought that blackened Metallica bourbon that he talked about, which was really decent for a $35 bottle of bourbon. And so we were in that store that day, and I bought a bunch of other stuff because I was new to the hobby, low watermark.
Yeah, I know. I did it too. I would use my phone to take pictures of Nick on stream when he holds up a bottle, and I went in there for the one that was Kentucky, whatever it was. It was inexpensive. The one you said you bought 3 bottles online and was really good.
The
Pure
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Yeah, and they had 1 bottle, and they haven't had it since.
Yeah,
but I brought my picture from Ricada and said, "Do you have this?" And after like 10 minutes, they found it. So it's kind of cool.
I like Elijah Craig, Rich C. It's actually pretty good. And Jim, don't worry about that sale. Jim has got Ethan in the background. As soon as that campaign gets to 650, we'll let everybody know because we know people that here do love to support Ethan as well. And I've actually got the campaign pulled up, low watermark. So if that book does, if those books
my God, who here supports Ethan? None of us like Ethan. We would not give him a super chat or a membership or anything. I mean,
I sent him $20 a night for beer money for the Phillies game because, dude, when people entertain you, it's nice to support them.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
It's a
so
cool
do you
thing.
think he was like really drunk, which is why he didn't do the night before stream?
Yeah, I think last night he drank too much at the ball game because he told everybody he'd be home by 10. Nah, he might have went to the casino. He loves the casino, right? Yeah. So he's already out. So
you heard it here first, people. Ethan is out. Dave from BTM Maru says Ethan is out. Oh my God, I didn't know he was out.
Oh, he outed himself. Yes. I like that guy. He reminds me of Santa. Yeah. So Jim is back. How you doing, buddy?
What's up? I was ordering a pizza.
Could you send me one?
9:20 at night?
I didn't eat dinner.
How come we don't send each other food and stuff like Ethan sends Shane? I want Jim to send me like $1 billion worth of, I don't know, chicken wings or something, Hey,
Dave, did you specify the amount of money the super chats had to be for you to take a shot? Because
yes, please do. Please do.
Okay, because you didn't. I didn't hear you. You said any super chat. So $2 super chat shots.
No,
by 11 o'clock, you're going to be on the floor. Even $5 is kind of low.
25.
Have you seen how many super chats I get, Jim?
Oh, well, I might just have to send you 10 $5 super chats then.
I could do that
too. Sit here and watch.
I could do that too. So You know, Dave,
But if you
don't
send me
want to do that.
if you send me 10 $5 super chats, Jim, you know what happens? Your name goes on the board because you sent over $20 of super chats, and I get shit faced. Plus, I still have my low watermark. I'm going to tell you, if next time I go down Southern Illinois and I go to this liquor store, I'm going to get another bottle of this Detling Alabama bourbon, and I'm going to send you a bottle, dude. It is fucking incredible. I cannot get over how good this is.
Have you seen the pudding?
Bourbon?
Pudding?
The pudding.
I watched it. Yes. Do you
It's
have it
playing
pulled
right
up?
now again. It's playing right now again. I could pull it up.
You mean that
I went to my
Gooding with
Patreon.
P?
And pudding. Oh, dude, you got to watch this.
I have not seen this.
Oh, I think he just released it. And is it up right now, Jim?
Yeah.
All right. Chat, we're gonna stream snipe our boy Ethan, but I paid him $20, so he shouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Rip off
Yeah.
verse.
Hey, Jim, pause it real quick. As soon as that campaign hits 650, we got to let everybody know so that we can, everybody
Jump
make
over.
sure that
Yeah.
make sure that your fucking Indiegogo page is pulled up and then refresh it, right? Or no, it's eBay. Is it eBay, Jim?
No, Indiegogo it'll be on, but I mean it's 648 212 right now.
So he's got $798 or $88
Well,
to go.
if
because
that
one
guy was serious.
he's serious. People
Okay.
don't say that shit in the chat, Jim. If they're not, you do not
Okay.
put on an Ethan Van Sciver stream. If it gets to this number, I'll throw in the extra 1,000 to get you there and not do it because then you're a fucking ass clown.
No, I've done that too. Hey, Jim, is this something we could prep for? Can you put like a link to it so we can all have it up on our screens first?
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I want to see it.
He's got two covers that were like 24-hour covers for this campaign. And as soon as he hits 650, he's going to release them for 30 fucking minutes, dude.
And how many does he have of them?
They're not made yet.
He said you can buy as many as you want while it's open, but it's still going to be limited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You mean he's not going to go in 3 months from now and lower the price to $5 and sell 50,000 copies? What is wrong with him? That is the way you do it. I heard from a guy who knows all about comics that's what you do. Jeez.
That's exactly what you do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, there's so much stuff to buy from Ethan. It's fucking, he's worse than QVC, Jim. Like, goddamn, where do you put your money? I was actually thinking tonight, low watermark, before I sent him at $20. Like, does he make more off of Indiegogo or does he make more money off Super Chats? Because with Indiegogo, they get their percentage.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got all the manufacturing costs and stuff. So I think maybe the 30%
I think
that YouTube takes is
he makes more money off eBay probably
eBay.
Yes.
than he even makes off of YouTube.
Well, eBay takes 20. I think eBay takes 20, but PayPal takes the other 10. So it's the same number everywhere you go.
Yeah, but all the stuff that he sells on eBay is already paid for by the
campaigns.
Campaign. So,
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll keep the chat alerted as soon as it's up. All right, Jim, here we go. Let me make this full screen.
I'm Cutie Pudding.
Did you see the
I
penis
provide
logo,
any
Jim?
services you need.
Yeah.
I live on the edge of Florspuke. They don't like me since I got married to Jonathan.
Wait. Stop. Go just. I live on the edge of Florspeak.
Force puke.
Puke.
But that's not force. Okay, never mind.
No. Yes, it's a parody.
I'm Cutie Pudding. I provide any services you need. I live on the edge of Florspuke. They don't like me since I got married to Jonathan. And Mike. Florspuke has its own superhero police that say that they're capable of looking after the safety of everyone who lives here.
Unless they lower
But
a
in
flash
reality,
drive.
They don't seem to be competent in doing anything. In fact, sweetie, they just seem like a bunch of fucking morons dressed like generic
Oh,
comic
she's-
book characters that would fail 3rd grade.
But she's pretty.
Look at her taking a fucking selfie of her tits.
Yes, yes.
So
I
this
like
is
how
where
she's
I come
pulling
in.
her shirt down.
And I
yeah.
like to come in hard.
hard. Okay.
If you have an itch, I'll come and scratch it. Where's the fire?
It's right over here.
So you're welcome here. If you're a bear or a bull, you'll have something to pull. Pictures and videos at a low price, personal videos, and home visits on request.
Please buy this motherfucking comic. My business is burning down.
I'm sorry, but when
Derek July is so much more. I like the puppet Derek. He's a good guy.
he's like the nicest Eric there is,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like
amazing.
he's like the sympathetic Eric. Please, please, please help. However, like Ethan said when he played this earlier, Eric spends a ton of money for his animation, whereas Ripoff Verse does it with AI and spends nothing and does it on a train. Like it's crazy. The only thing it costs Ripoff Verse is his time, right? But if you have his Patreon, Jim, you should put his Patreon in the chat too, because he's got to get more.
Oh, I got it.
He's got to make more than $280 a month on his Patreon. It's crazy that as much stuff that Ethan plays for him, that's as high as it goes.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
only making like $281 a month when you got people like fucking Vito making whatever he makes and
Well, that's
stuff.
terrible. Yeah, I'd like to. I didn't know that. I'm glad.
I just put it in the chat.
Yeah. Does he have any other new shows on his Patreon that we haven't seen here, Jim?
I haven't looked in a while, but generally the ones that he gives to Ethan, they take a week for us to get on Patreon.
Yeah, sometimes longer too, and then he releases them on YouTube like weeks,
2 weeks
later,
later, yeah.
many
Yeah.
weeks later. Sometimes.
So you guys
But that's
ready
smart.
for
You should.
our daily solar flare update?
Of course.
All right, here we go.
Okay, time for me to detract. God damn it, Jim! What the fuck is going on here? I'll pretend I'm in chat. Kick Jim, kick Jim.
Good morning, folks. Today we'll be going over space weather, Hurricane Ernesto, and where they think it's going now. A noteworthy
Pause it real
earthquake
quick,
and
Jim.
yet another strange.
This image of the sun is
Yeah, it
this
doesn't
a
look like the
fake-
sun to me.
Yeah, like what is this image? Like
It's
is this,
one of the. It's a satellite image. It's a satellite image that picks up, I think, X-rays or something.
okay.
Like
because
it's not like.
it's not
like
the
the-
actual image.
No,
of
this
the
is
sun.
the actual sun, but it's just the view. It's like through a certain. It's only looking at a certain some kind of X-rays, I
Wavelength or
think, or
something, yeah.
wavelength, because there's like dark spots that are like cool spots,
Right.
but
Okay. Okay.
you know, so
it's got some crazy filtering going on to make it look the way
Yeah.
it
Well,
does.
and people
Okay.
think that the surface of the sun is millions of degrees. No, it isn't. It's tens of thousands of degrees. But when you dig in deeper to the sun, it's millions of degrees. And there's light waves coming out of the sun that have been coming out of the sun for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years, because they keep running into stuff. And then finally they come out. All right. So I don't believe in this shit, but I know a little bit about it, and it's kind of cool.
well, like
Well,
if you
believe,
see,
you
if
believe in
see
solar
here, these-
flares,
these-
low water
these-
mark,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
you see these things. These are called filaments, and this is like plasma and stuff that's part of
Yeah.
the sun. And so, if it snaps and comes off, that's what a CME is.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So like if this barrier is broken, it gets released, is what you're saying.
Correct.
basically.
If it like breaks
Okay.
free and it snaps off, then it will come flying out.
So Red Scorpion says it's a multi-spectral image of the sun. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I know
that
it's-
makes
it's-
sense. Yeah.
Strange auroral event. But as always, we are starting with the last 24 hours on our star. Super quiet. Despite the presence of big sunspots, it was a calm day without much in the way of solar flaring. No eruptions of filaments either, just minor surges in the lower to middle corona. Don't forget, on Wednesday, an X-class solar flare released a CME that will likely hit Earth this weekend. Forecast models vary between impact tonight to Sunday afternoon. We'll be watching the solar wind for that. Luckily, it is expected to be minor and produce only low-level 1 geomagnetic storms at worst. Sunspot number is down a bit, but with two things to note. Big sunspot on the north is still magnetically complex. It still has that peculiar orientation
look at
of
the
north
size
to
of that,
south
Jim.
with the
Pause
main
it, pause it,
umbral
pause it.
core in excess.
That's the Earth size
Yeah, yeah.
compared to that sunspot. That's fucking crazy. Like crazy.
But when you think about what that is, that's just a spot that's a little bit cooler than the rest of the spots because it doesn't really look like that.
Right, right. It's just amazing how I'm just amazed at how big the fucking sun really is. Like when you put the Earth up to that sunspot, you're like, wow. Like we're like the sun just dominates the whole universe, right, Jim? It's way bigger than anything in the universe.
Well, in our solar system.
Yeah,
Well, our
but
solar
that sun
system,
is tiny compared to the rest of everything else. So,
Right. It's you're actually got a good point there, Lowar, because it's so tiny it can't even give heat to all the planets in our solar system. Like there's frozen planets like in the 7th, 8th, and 9th of our solar system, right? They don't get any heat at all. We
well,
just
you know,
happen
and
to be-
I love all the stuff about how as it starts to decay and then it grows out and it gets giant and giant and it goes past us, the 96 million miles or whatever it is we're away from, and it goes way past us.
Mhm.
That's really interesting stuff. Now, people like to say, but in 4 billion years, we're going to die. Guys, in 400 years, we're probably all going to die. Don't worry about 4 billion years from now, okay? When the sun burns out, yeah, we're going to be long gone before that.
And as an individual person, you could die walking across the street. I saw a tweet today from somebody that said there was this chick that was wanting mandates for the COVID vaccine, and she just turned 30 and died of heart failure.
Yeah.
Like,
God.
Yeah.
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 Oh, we're only $250 away from 649.
What?
Yeah.
I'm talking about on the red extermination thing. So it's
Oh, okay. Red
Right.
extermination.
Yeah. Wouldn't you worship it, Moss? If you like if there's something that you're gonna worship as a human being, even today, it should be the sun. Like without that fucking thing, low watermark, we got nothing, baby. We're
No,
dead
that's
tomorrow. Yeah. I don't. That's and this is the weird thing about getting older, also too. The watermark. Every day you wake up, you appreciate it more. You're like, God damn, you let me live again. Oh man, God, like
I don't know. I'm sitting there saying, God damn it, I'm still alive. Jeez, what are you doing to me? Jeez.
Well, I'm not. I'm very happy. I'm very happy when I get to wake up. But if there's a way I want to go, it's in my sleep with no health conditions. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes,
Like-
I agree. Yeah.
I don't want to suffer. I just don't want to suffer with crazy diseases and shit. Our sun is very average in its size for a star. Check out Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse, or on Antares. Their definitions of gigantic. Okay, we can do that. That sounds like a good thing to do. Yeah, hell, rah. Exactly, Jim. You got to let us know when we get to that 650 or 649, and hopefully that guy throws that 1,000 on real quick.
yeah,
And that
hopefully.
Hopefully he crashes fucking Indiegogo with as many people that are watching his show right now. That'd be awesome. I was right. So it does equal Beetlejuice. Yes. All right, let's get back to this daily forecast.
Excess of the size of Earth. Yesterday, we also said to watch the incoming limb for a massive sunspot, and we have visibility of it here this morning. You can see the leading smaller spots and then the big ones behind it just cresting into view now. Eyes on these too. Up next, Hurricane Ernesto is pounding Bermuda at the moment and is still expected to continue northward into the Atlantic. While it may clip far eastern Canada, it is now also expected to whip around and head for northern Europe. This is exactly how some of their worst flood events occur, so keep a close watch on this one across the pond. Taiwan took a magnitude 6 earthquake yesterday, luckily not much reported in the way of damage, and we are just hopeful that this was the pressure release and not a foreshock of a bigger one to come. Lastly, folks, Dr. Tony Phillips reporting mystery aurora on spaceweather.com. These are not supposed to be orange. It takes extreme storm conditions and a bit of luck of the mixing of the green and red auroral events, but it happened on August 12th, which was not only not a highest level solar storm, but shouldn't have even reached the intensity levels it did. Earth continues putting warning signs in the sky, doesn't it? We greatly appreciate your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow, right here, but right now at 6 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open.
Valley.
No fear. Be safe, everyone.
Cool. So I'm glad to hear, Jim and Low Watermark, that we're safe for another day.
Yes, one more day till we die. Yep. In Minecraft, of course.
Well, here's the thing, though, Jim. If they caught a solar flare, I wonder how long it would actually take to get here. Would we have a 3-day window to prepare?
Depends on anywhere. It's going to take at least, even if it was going super fast, I think it would take at least 36 hours. So depending on how, the speed, like they go at different speeds depending on the force and what else is going on and how big of a burst it is. So we'd have at least 36 hours, I think.
So if it was a planet devastating solar flare,
we'd probably have around 24 to 36 hours warning.
And what would you do in those 24 to 36 hours?
Dig a hole. I don't know. Go find a cave. I don't know.
Would you read your books? I'm done. It's over. It's over, Johnny.
No, because it would do is wipe out our electricity and everything. You just have to be ready.
No. It was one that caused like another flood. That's just gonna it's gonna cause a whole 12,000 year recycle.
I don't know.
Yeah, but even if Jim is right, and it causes lack of electricity, because I don't know about you guys, but I really want to survive into the world that is no electricity anymore and all of that. So millions upon millions of people are going to die, and I'm going to be out there, but I'm going to survive. I'm going to survive, in a hellscape. I can't wait to live in a hellscape. I don't, a person at work and I joke and said, always keep a really good bottle of whiskey, full, unopened. And when you hear the asteroid is coming, go up on your roof, grab that bottle, and just start drinking. And raise your arms and say, yes, 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 come, asteroid, come. Because I don't want to be one of the Mad Max people that lives through that. Why would I want to be that?
Hello, everyone.
It's very true. I but what if now, Low Watermark, you're not married, right?
Right.
And but what if you had if you did have a bunch of grandkids and stuff, and you wanted
Dave,
them
but
maybe
why would you want
rebuild
your grandkids to live through a hellscape? I mean, there's more important things than living through a horrific time.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
You're not going to hear me complain about that either. I'm not really interested in living in the middle of a cornfield because my house got fucking melted by a solar flare and I got nowhere to stay.
There was this guy called he used to stream with Nick, Better Bachelor. Remember him, Jim? Better Bachelor.
Yeah. The Better Bachelor. I'm trying to
and
think
he's trying to build a home in Oregon or something way out.
Yeah. The guy that hates women that'll never marry a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So imagine that. So he says, well, I'm going to build this thing. I'm going to move out there before the world goes to hell. And I'm thinking, okay, so you've done it. Now imagine for a minute that you've done that and people are coming at you because you have this big food store. But I have a gun and so does my wife. I'm sorry. Do you think that the people coming at you after 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, they haven't picked up guns. So you and your wife are going to be perfect marksmen when 20 guys with guns are coming in at you. And they're going to be firing, you're going to be firing, but you're going to hit every shot and they're going to miss. I don't think so. Oh, but my little kids are going to also have guns. Still, I don't think so. It's so stupid. You can't do that. People will come for your supplies. Dave, if you had stocked up on MREs and all this other stuff, your neighbors are going to come and take your food from you. I don't care how many guns you have. There are more neighbors than there are guns. And they have guns too. So they're going to shoot you. They're going to take your food and milk. Right?
Well, first they got to get through my my landmine and claymore mine strewn yard.
Yeah. And I'm sure that'll work out fine. And then I like to follow with this. So you're living out there with your MREs and all of that. Suddenly, someone in your family, I'm not going to name a person because that makes it too personal, and they have, and suddenly their appendix bursts. Jim, what are your surgical skills? Can you save them? Oh, wait a second. They had a heart attack. Oh, they had a stroke. Oh, high blood pressure.
See, that can happen at any point in time, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be prepared for the best, best case scenario. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some doctor. It'll be, I don't know, man.
Oh, plenty of doctors are out there in the hellscape.
No, what I'm saying is there'll be somebody who's a doctor. I mean, if somebody's appendix bursts, they're fucked. But I mean, it's just like anything else. I mean, that's why you should also have a supply of antibiotics
and surgical supplies and surgeons. Yeah.
Well, some surgical supplies, like everyone should have, like a trauma kit with like, a chest rig.
Defibrillator.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You can rip open your chest and operate on your own heart. Jim? It's amazing.
Yes.
You do have all this stuff.
Yes.
Do you check it to make sure it still works every once in a while?
Most of it's sealed, you know what I mean, and it's going to be fine. It doesn't have the batteries in it yet or anything like that. You put the batteries in it. The problem would be the batteries. Like the batteries can go bad, so you got to have.
Yeah. I think the EMP is going to take batteries out too.
Well, you got to have them. You got to have a Faraday cage with a bunch of stuff inside of it.
Yes,
I agree. Yep.
Look, dude, I'm going to, I got a basement with a fucking safe room in it. Like, I'll go in my goddamn basement and chill, right? You know what I'm saying? And hopefully not get whacked. And then see
just so everyone knows, your microwave oven is a Faraday cage. You can put anything inside that you want, and it will protect it.
Only for the long wave stuff that doesn't get through the little spots. Microwave.
Right. You can also wrap it. It's also other things you can do. You wrap, and wrap it in aluminum foil and put it inside.
Put the aluminum foil on your head, and
yes, I have my roof is lined with aluminum foil underneath my tile.
Shut the fuck up.
I believe it. I believe
it. No, it's not. He didn't build that fucking house. So we have somebody new to the show, guys. We have Carbon Heart. How are you, Carbon Heart?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on.
Are you related to Ironheart? Because I think Ironheart is like the next Tony Stark in the Marvel universe. So you related to Ironheart?
Well, apparently I do have a few arch nemeses in the chat with similar names. Yeah, using different metals and different elements, similar names.
Yeah. So, man, I got to give you props for that appearance on that bar. I really do. And I'm just going to say, for you to not lose your cool, so impressive.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys EFAP'd it and had, good commentary. And by the way, if you hear some background noises, sorry about that.
You're a little hot.
Okay, I got to back up. There you go.
Yeah. So why did you decide to go on Matt's show?
Mainly because, how do I sound now, by the way?
A little high.
Better?
Still. Like, your gain's a little high still.
Okay.
You agree, low watermark?
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit.
Maybe,
Not much.
Maybe actually forget about the tech stuff. Just move back from the microphone a little.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm backing up.
Yeah, you sound fine now.
Okay.
So what was your purpose to go there?
Well, Matt Barr, about a month ago or 2 months ago now, he was going on a rampage on Twitter in which he started this hashtag he created, "This is Comicsgate," which he was using for basically anything that he disliked and he was criticizing. And even if it was stuff that really wasn't Comicsgate, like, he has this obsession with Riley and Mint Salad, those two. And he has this like collection of people that he calls degenerates and calls them new CG. And so anything he can criticize from that group, he would then use the hashtag "This is Comicsgate," and that got on my nerves eventually, to the point where I responded on Twitter and said, you know that you're not being genuine with this. You're creating this kind of illusion where these people who they're just audience members. They're not really Comicsgate creators. Even though you have a gripe with them, this doesn't represent all of Comicsgate, and you know it, And so that was the point I made. And he replied actually inviting me by saying, "Oh, you have a point there. It sounds like you want to have a debate. You're welcome to come on and talk about it." So I didn't immediately take it on, but about after a week of him continuing to do it, and I was checking out some of his streams, and he brought it up actually. He was like, "Oh, there were some people on Twitter who had a problem with me saying these things." And he egged me on. He was like, "Oh, they don't want to come on stream and debate me." So then finally there was one night in which, and that was the night I came on, they brought me up specifically, and it's like, "Oh, he's not going to come on." And I'm like, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to come in there and talk to these assholes.
That fucking, what's his name? Wiggles? He's the biggest asshole of them all. Holy God. He's nothing but he's the repeat engine of whatever Matt says. It's so disturbing.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. By the way, Carbon Heart, you got Low Watermark on the show. He's, I don't know if you've seen him in all the chats before and CG and all that stuff. He's always around. And Jim Satala, he's a mod for a lot of these other shows. He's probably modding Ethan as he's over here. But I'm not a creator. Low Watermark is not a creator. Jim is not a creator. We're just supporters of stuff we like, right? It doesn't all have to be CG stuff that we support, but we support stuff we like. And that's how, I fell into the CG world by watching Nick Rekieta of all things.
Yes.
Nick Rekieta, I watched daily. And then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, Nick's always been around that fellowship realm with Eric July and all those guys. But then that whole thing happened where Dick Masterson did a review. You remember all that stuff, right? How it all started. But that's how I fell into CG. And the thing about the CG people, to me, they're more authentic than anybody in a fellowship, Low Watermark. That's the big difference. Like, I just think that Shane and Malin and Ethan and even Mandy Summers, right? They're all authentic people that I watch. Even Liam is authentic. He's got a lot of problems, but he's very open. Like, he's very just open about his shit going on in his life. And I like that. So that's how I fell into this whole world. And now I love it. But we talk about a lot of other stuff here too, Carbon. We're talking about solar flares as you were coming on. So
I subscribe to your channel. I've checked out a few streams and I like it. And pardon my manners. Hello, Low Watermark and Jim.
How you doing?
And yeah, Jim, actually, I've been on one stream with him before on Johnny Scab's channel. So I am familiar.
Yeah, Johnny came on here last week on Friday night. Or Saturday night. We were late night, and it's super late for him. But he's like, I was going to go to bed, but you invited me, so I felt bad. And he's great. Johnny's just a fun guy to talk to. And how often do you stream, Carbon Heart?
Well, I do a weekly show now with Patty Q and Dr. Ben. It's called Confiscate Commandos every Wednesday
Yeah.
night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Pat's channel. Is actually, he has a bit of a weird name. I think he needs to rename the channel so that people can remember it. But it's PQ Vox. So it's PQVOX is the channel, and we've been doing it pretty consistent. Well, actually, Johnny Scab started it, so it's a bit of a funny story because back in February, Johnny Scab, he named it Confiscate Commandos, and he invited people. So myself, Pat, and Ben went on his channel, but after 2 months, Johnny got a little bit turned off by some of the things going on with CG online, some of the drama.
Oh, Johnny did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he said he was going to take a break from Confiscate Commandos. He passed the torch over to Patrick, who put it onto his channel after that. And so, yeah, ever since it's been on his channel, and it's been mainly me, Pat, and Dr. Ben.
Do you get weird people coming after you for no reason? You're like, dude, we're just talking. We're not like, and then you get these weird DMs like, that's some bullshit. I've gotten that stuff, and I don't even have 1,500, 1,400 subs anymore. I lose 5 subs a day, low watermark. I don't care what I do. I just lose them. They're gone. They're gone. Because I don't do videos at all, Carbon Heart. I just do live streams, and YouTube hates it. So, I mean, it was growing and growing and growing, and all of a sudden I stopped making videos. But videos are hard. It's very hard to pick topics that you think are going to keep people's interest. I do not ever want to be like, Gary from Nerdrotic or Ryan or Yellowflash, where it's the same stuff every day. It's just, they hate you. MCU is dead, all that stuff. And I'm done talking about Eric July because he's boring. He's boring as hell.
Boring. He's fucking boring.
It's boring.
Like as.
Yeah. But it's just boring to talk about him all the time. And
they're very. They're one note characters.
Right.
All of them, they're one-dimensional people. And because it's funny, on Trashcast, there's a lot of people. Well, actually, even yourself included, and Low Watermark, you said you came over from Nick Recada's, right? And kind of it expanded from there, where you dabbled in a few other channels, but then very quickly you saw that it was repetitive, and you moved on. And now with the CG creators, you have a good point. BTM, your name is Dave, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And you have a good point where being authentic, it goes a long way in everything, in entertainment, but also like in the business world. Like the people who you want to do business with or you want to give your money to, they tend to be the ones who you can sense are authentic. They're real, they say what they mean, that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm in sales, so that's why it's a natural for me. Like I got nothing to bullshit people about. I've never banned anybody in my chat, Carbon Heart, and Low Water. You've been here for most of my streams. Jim has too. The only way you can get banned in my chat is if you talk about my wife or my kids. Other than that, fucking go for it. I don't care. I just don't care. Because the chat is what makes the show fun. I'll read all that shit. It just cracks me up. And if they're not showing up, why am I here? Just to talk to space? That's not fun. Yeah. So Carbon's got that low key walking cadence to his speech. I dig it. I know, I like it too. And when Matt and all those guys kept talking, I mean, if Matt didn't talk over you, it was Wiggles. Is that his name? Wiggles?
Yeah, he used to go by Wiggle, but now he just goes by Wiggle, just one Wiggle.
He should go by retard because he's retarded. Just saying.
Well, he has a history, and it's funny because a lot of people picked up from that debate immediately that he's a jerk, and I watched your EFAP of it, and where it's like immediately you could tell like something's up with this dude. But he has a history in CG where he associated with War Campaign, which is the group of creators and fans who essentially turned against CG from within to an extreme extent, though.
Yeah,
going after people.
Well, Jim, who's on the show, he sent me some images today. And he goes, "Hey man, this is going to sound very conspiratory, but Matt Barr, he does work for artists, and one of our good friends is a guy named Salty, and he has his book called Silence Do Good. It's a really fun book, and Matt Barr did the cover for the second book. And I'm going to just share this screen of Silence Do Good, and I just want you to pay attention closely to I'm learning low watermark. I want you to pay attention closely to the breast disease of this lady. Okay, so this is the Silence Do Good cover that Matt Barr did. Now, Jim sends me these images, and let me close this out real quick. He sends me these images of Yaira, and it's about the same time that Matt Barr lost his mind with Ethan. So you just saw what I showed you. Now I'm going to show you these images from Yaira, and you tell me if it's not the same artist. Carbon art.
The signature breastises.
Yes,
is what you're saying.
Yes,
Yeah,
I mean
the
it's
line.
the same cross stitching between them.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Like
They're kind of identical. That's pretty striking.
yeah.
But
And Jim reads all these books, so he's paying attention. He buys all of this stuff. Even, I mean, he bought 4 copies of Gooding just because it was written by Mike Barron. So Jim knows what he likes, and he actually gave Gooding a positive review.
Well,
he didn't
it's
give it
over. It's over 649 now. So let's see if that guy comes in with the 1,000 and puts it over.
So what?
What's
Chat? Do you,
Oh, it just froze. Is that me or
I
you?
saw.
No, it's Dave.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
You guys keep talking. I'll be right back.
So Jim, what are we over? What value are we over?
649. So,
So Ethan is gonna. Okay. Yep.
well, 649.99. So let's see if the guy comes through. You said
Is
he
it
was
better now, guys. Am I back?
Yeah.
So Carbon, I saw Carbon in Ethan's chat tonight. So, but chat, don't those bodacious set of tots look this? Oh, you got your pizza. That's why you left the stream. That's
All right,
dirty.
nice.
I hate Jim. I hate
That's some
Jim.
dirty pool.
Yes. Kick Jim and leave him off until he finishes that stupid pizza. Damn it, Jim. Damn it. I want pizza. God damn it.
Pizza is one of the most tempting foods, right? As soon as you see
Yes.
pizza, it's just
God
like
damn it.
Now you're hungry. Now I'm
hungry. Damn it.
I'm gonna text my son right now and make him go to the goddamn Casey's and get us a pizza. I swear.
I was about to say, it's a good thing I just ate, so I'm actually full, so I'm not feeling that.
Oh, so you're
that temptation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate like at 4:30 Central Time, so it's been 4.5 hours. It's okay for a second dinner, right? All I had was.
Well,
a
I'm
sandwich
treating
and
myself
fruit.
because when I weighed myself this morning, I weighed 195, so I feel good.
And tomorrow
Isn't
you'll
that-
weigh 217. Okay. After all that
The
pizza.
crutch of as soon as you make some progress, you're like, hey, I got some leeway. Let me eat a whole pie of pizza.
So, Carbon, I don't really know much about you. Are you a creator as well?
Well, to an extent. I mean, first and foremost, I'm a fan. I'm a CG fan. I've been
You're like us, then. Okay, you're one of us. You just
I
enjoy
mean,
it.
I make music. Music's been my forte, kind of my second life for a while now.
That's cool.
And
It's over 650.
So you know what we're talking about here, Carbon, right? So Ethan said if this campaign gets to 650 tonight, he's going to release 2 covers that were 24 hours only for 30 minutes. From this,
and this is which campaign?
The Cyberfrog 3 campaign.
Oh, nice.
So
Red Extermination.
Yeah, but if it's over 6, I don't know how he's going to unlock it on Indiegogo, Jim. I don't know how we're going to see it.
He's got to go in and unlock it.
Oh, so you're watching the stream to make sure he does it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, as soon as he says he unlocks it, I'm going to go in and refresh it
No,
and pull it up.
you're going to tell everybody, hey, so did you buy do you support the books, Carbon Heart, or do you just support the community? Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes. I mean, I'm, like I said, a CG fan. I big fan of Ethan and his streams. You know, I tune in for most of them, as well as a lot of the guys on Kings. I'm a fan of, and you know, you have to be honest. Their art and their books are kind of the upper echelon of this whole indie movement in terms of quality. And so I try to back as many as I can within what piques my interest. Obviously, not everything I'm interested in, but you know, I like Cyberfrog. I like John Malin's books. Godlike was great.
You got a fan with Jim on that one. He loved that fucking book.
Yeah, I actually gave a review of Godlike pretty in depth on CG Commandos a couple weeks ago, and he lived up to the hype. You know, John was obviously hyping that book up for years, and for the most part, it lived up to the hype. It's not a perfect book; some flaws in there, which I think most people probably agree upon. But for the most part, it was good. And you know, the cool thing is that I think he is paying attention to the feedback, so that the second book's probably going to improve upon some of those flaws from the first one. You know.
Well, yeah, and he'll listen to the feedback too, right? I don't think he's that thin-skinned to where if somebody gives him, you know, maybe some pointers or whatever. But who knows? I don't know John personally. He seems like a pretty decent guy. I don't think he takes himself too seriously. That's what I really like about John. But have you checked out any of the Graham Nolan stuff?
I wanted to, but like I said, you know, there's only so many. Okay, cool.
Go ahead, Carbon.
There's only so many books I could back. You know, I'm not as much of a high roller as Low Watermark here with the whiskey glass, which is nice. But
awesome, right?
it's pretty crazy how much those super chats are. I mean, I've noticed those Low Watermark. And but you know, I back as many as I can.
You know what's better than Low Watermark's money is his brain. He's a pretty smart guy, dude. He's got a lot to offer when he's on a stream. So if you're ever wanting to bring a good guest on your show just to talk about stuff, Low Watermark is great. You know, he's. I'm looking, Jim. I don't see him live yet. So
yeah, you just got to scroll down.
Scroll down to what?
On the right-hand side, you go in there and it's live.
What does it say?
Cyberfrog 3 24-hour variant.
Oh, I thought it was a 30-minute variant.
Well, no, he just unlocked them.
Okay, Cyberfrog 3 24-hour variant.
And then there's a 36-hour variant one.
So
are these covers that we haven't seen yet?
They were released for 24 hours when the campaign started.
Okay.
So there's two covers, right? Let me present it to the chat real quick. So this is what you're getting. Am I right, Jim? These are what you're getting?
Yeah.
So which one am I looking for? Cover A and B?
No, cover the 36-hour, the 24-hour, and the 36-hour.
Oh.
This is confusing. I don't understand.
I don't either. So
should we just watch EVS or something, Jim?
Yeah, he's explaining it right now.
How about we stream snipe him or something?
Yeah, go ahead, Jim. Present it.
It is.
All right.
Way down. Okay, so the original perks that were listed here show the covers in black and white. But that's just because Kyle Ritter hadn't finished the colors yet. Even though the covers look like line art, they are not line art. They are in color, okay? So don't worry about that. Scroll down here, you'll see
Boom. 24-hour variant. This is the one, even though it looks like it's in black and white, it is the cover that is pictured that is in color. This was just the art that we had available when we launched the campaign. This 24-hour cover is not included in the Red X box. Okay, it's the one that is not included. So there you go. There, right here, Red Extermination 36-hour Heather Swain variant. Even though it looks like line art, it is not line art. It is the color version. This is available now. Also, scrolling down, 5 copies of the 24-hour variant is available here. 5 copies of the Heather Swain variant is right there. 10 copies of the 24-hour variant is available. And 10 copies of the Heather Swain 36-hour variant are available as well. So if those of you want to come in and just grab a whole pile of them, you can do that fairly easily for one small shipping price. Add-ons are included as well. I believe all the add-ons are there. Thank you. Which one is the Malin cover? It's not a John Malin drawn cover. I drew it in tribute to John Malin, okay? Because John Malin famously did this beautiful Jawbreakers piece, which launched Comicsgate, essentially. Here it is right here. The Cyberfrog 3 24-hour variant is based on, it's a tribute to John Malin's famous Jawbreakers cover. Or not cover, it's actually a splash page for the book. It's an homage, as it were. So there you go. All that stuff is available now, starting now, 10:07. 10:37 is when I will close it down. 10:37. All of those are getting hidden again. And that's it. So you've got 30 minutes to go in there. I will hibbity-jibbity here, and we will continue watching Eric July's shit while you guys grab them if you want. Let me see. Katie Did says, check DMs. BTR reviews trashing PTP toys. It's great. I have it. Katie, I have that pulled up.
Oh, we got to watch this. I got to see Ethan respond to this, guys.
See.
Did you see that, Carbon Heart?
Oh, Nicholas Rummel. Hey, LCG, I sent you my comic book to your P.O. box. Have you gotten it yet? Keep up the great work. Take care. Nicholas, which was your comic? Because I went to my P.O. box last week.
Shit. Jim. Yeah. Sorry, I was muted. I'm going, yeah.
Did you order 5 of each or 10 of each?
I ordered a couple of each. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I got you.
I just super chatted, so I didn't order anything.
But now you fuck you. But it's great. It's not you doing it for glory. You're doing it to like bring attention to other people you actually like, which is fantastic. Did you buy in this campaign, Jim? Did you buy the Red Frog box with everything?
Yeah, I bought 3 of those.
Why?
Why not?
They were there.
I felt like it.
But you only have one Ferrari. I mean,
well, you know.
But he has 3 yachts. Come on. He has to have these on each of the yachts. Come on.
No, I plan on, well, never mind.
Say it.
I was planning on selling one on eBay. I'll wait until, after it's all over, after the campaign's done and people are like, oh man, I should have got that. And then I'll sell one for like $500.
What do you guys think about this whole situation where Eric just made all of his products $5 marked down?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And yeah, but don't you know that Ethan is selling a comic book for $5? I mean, it's only an ash can that was originally only $10, but it's the same thing according to Sturgy.
Sure. Yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, they'll grasp at any straw to try to defend. It's pretty pathetic how much they defend Eric July to the bitter end. I mean, whatever happened to just having like common sense and being capable of admitting when someone's like making a bad move, Like even Ethan or any of these guys I'm a fan of, like if they do something that I don't think is good, I'm gonna admit to it. We need to be honest.
Yeah, definitely do that. Yep.
Like if I'm an idiot and people want to call me out, go ahead. I don't care. What I don't do though, Carbon Heart, is watch it and react to it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't give a shit about what the Rip River's goalpost says or whatever, or Sturgis. Like Sturgis does a live stream where he says I'm doxing him. I don't even remember his fucking name. I know his name because it was told to me, but I don't care about his name. It doesn't matter to me. Jim, how come when I add stuff, it doesn't just go to a cart? It just says go to checkout. What the fuck?
You talking about an Indiegogo?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're supposed to just hit add to perk, and then you go in, and then you can make all the adjustments inside.
I know, but then it automatically wants me to take me to checkout. I just want to add to cart.
No, you can't. Once you add one thing, it takes you to the cart. Then you have the ability to add whatever else you want in the cart.
So you keep going back?
No, you just stay inside the cart, and then it'll say like add-ons.
Oh, add-ons. Okay.
Does it?
Scroll down.
Scroll down. If you just pick, it says pick your perk. As soon as you select a perk, it'll take you into the cart, and then it'll have a whole list of other things that you can add.
Whoa, it ain't doing it for me. All right, so let me. I'm gonna miss out because of this fucking gay ass op.
I blame Jim. I blame Jim just because we all blame Jim. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Jim's or what?
It worked fine when I did it. I don't know.
All right, so I go to the red box and I say get this perk. All right.
Well, if you want the red box, yeah, but
if you don't want the red. I want the red box.
I'll give you a hack though. Do not order the red box directly. Get it in the perk where it says add an extra red box for free shipping.
Oh.
And then if you're buying, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're buying something else, you can add a red box and then you get free shipping on the red box.
Okay. So if I go to the 24-hour variant, click it and say get this perk, right?
Right. Okay.
And then it says proceed to checkout.
Correct.
Okay. And log in. Let me fucking log in again. So I'm logged in. Pick my address, and then it's not saying to add anything else.
Okay, wait. As soon as you pick the perk, like it'll take you to a page. Don't click go to checkout. On the left, it says right under your contribution, it says popular add-ons.
All right. So again, so get this perk.
Right. And then
popular
don't click
add-ons. Oh, popular add-ons. Okay.
So basically, like if you want them to sign it, you click sign this stuff, get that add-on. And then if you wanted to add like like if you go down where it says extra red X box free shipping.
Yeah. Holy shit. And then the Heather Swain 36-hour variant. Okay. So they're all added, right?
Yeah.
Now, oh my God, all this stuff is only $10 shipping instead of fucking $60 shipping for the box of holy shit. What a great catch, Jim. Thank you, man. You just saved me $50.
Well,
which you need to then give to Jim's channel in a super chat. So there you go.
I love this other amount, and they want to, give themselves a $50 fucking Indiegogo tip.
Oh God. I hate that. I never always scroll back on that. Don't give them anything. Jesus Christ.
I go to zero every time.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, man.
Yeah, he just almost did 10 grand on this already.
All right,
really?
So submit. I'm not a guest, you fuck. Jesus Christ.
Log in again.
Holy
so Jim,
shit.
how is he going? Is he almost out or?
No, he's not. It's not a matter of being out. These aren't printed yet.
It's a time thing.
It's a time thing. He's going to go 30 minutes only, and then he's taking them down. So if you don't get them.
Yeah. All right. So. Oh, God. God damn it.
So, Jim, do you buy and resell like a fair amount of the things that you get from CG?
I haven't sold. Well, I sold a couple things from Eric July that I got, but I have a bunch of doubles of stuff that I'm gonna sell eventually. I'm just waiting for the market to
Yeah.
You know, like a lot, like if you have like the honeycomb box from Wreck Planet, you could sell that for anywhere for, you know, $450 to $500 right now.
Yeah, Ethan's stuff has pretty good resale value. I've seen that. You know, I bought the Shane Davis cover of Isom, hoping that I can get a good resale on that. But apparently that was the worst $100 I've ever spent. Did you see how on eBay, you know, it's selling for less than $100, the original price?
Yeah. All right, so I should expect this stuff by 2027. Yeah.
No, it'll be out the end of this year, beginning of next year.
Okay. We'll see. Either way, I don't care. That's not why I support it.
Hey Jim,
what's up?
Ethan, I've been listening to these guys who
he's over 660,
who will remain nameless. When was the last time Ethan had done a campaign for a book and the book went out? Has it really been like 6 years and he's never delivered
that's bullshit.
a book?
He just shipped out the Fearsome preview book, which that campaign was less than a year ago.
Anything else?
Dark Harvest is shipping, I'm pretty sure.
What about the
Heartsick Horrors is supposed to be going out.
When did the second book of Cyberfrog come out? How long ago was that? Because that one shipped, right? I mean,
yeah, that shipped over a year ago.
But only over a year, not like 6 years ago. And
just but there's still some books out of that campaign that are going out slowly because anyone who bought a head sketch, like he has to actually draw the picture in the book. So that's what it's waiting on, is those to get done.
Well,
and he only does a few a day.
What bothers me is I'm listening to people who are out in a space and they say, EVS has never delivered a book. They act as if he's never delivered a book. So I wanted to ask the question because I never bought them before. Has he delivered a book? So
I have I mean, that Trump mugshot cover he did and got that out within a couple months.
Yeah.
Well,
guys,
he delivered.
Pause. I got it. I got to do something real quick. This is how awesome Katie did is. I mean, holy shit. This is what she just sent me just now.
BTM Reviews is back in the Red X box. Oh, that's great.
Tell
him thank you very much.
Based on
good investment.
Well, that's cool. Thank you, Katie.
Awesome, Katie. Thank you, man. That's incredible. You better read my fucking name in this stream, by the way.
I don't know if he's going to be the amount of people that back this. I don't know if he's going to.
Hey, dude. He said he's going to do it. He'll have to pull a Ricada and read fucking super chats for 2 hours. He's done that before, Low Watermark, when he did those goddamn court streams live. Holy shit. Thank you, Katie. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That makes me happy. Yeah. So, wow. He's a fucking, like, Eric thinks he's smart Carbon Heart. He don't know how to market shit. This guy's making $5,000 to $10,000 a night on eBay store, plus all his super chats. Yeah. Eric don't know shit. So.
Yeah, well, you know, the hibbity-jibbity term is a pretty good description because most of the time he talks, 90% of the words are just fluff. He's not really conveying much meaning. Yeah. And then every now and then he tries to come up with a concept that he thinks will make him look intelligent, like when he came up with the economics of comics.
Yeah.
You know, he was telling people, focus on the economics of comics, basically to compare himself to Comicsgate, in which, you know, his books were going to be completed prior to the campaign versus crowdfunding. You know, that was his biggest selling point. He wanted to say, well, we're better because of that, because, you know, essentially they're putting the money up front versus having it get collected first. That's the only difference.
Yeah. That's the other thing with this guy, though, is I don't think he knows what the meaning of words are when he talks. Like, he says words, but he doesn't know what that word means. He just heard it somewhere and he just throws it in a sentence to try to make himself sound smart. It's
shocking how many people do that, actually, because they, especially when it comes to politics and stuff like that, they repeat phrases they hear on TV or in the media. And just because it's a catchphrase, they'll use it when they're discussing the topic, but they don't actually know what those words mean.
Yeah, well, that's fine. But, Eric's got, this 500,000 subs. He's selling, $10,000 worth of fucking sweatshorts and T-shirts. His words need to have value, low watermark. If we're going to give him money, he's made $3,000 on these covers tonight already. Jesus Christ. And he's got he's got these covers.
No, he's made more than that because he's at 663 right now, and he released them at 650.
No, I'm saying before the show, like when it originally released, he's already made $3,000. Now it's another what? He builds hype, dude. He builds the hype. He knows when that released last year or whatever, Jim, he didn't have the same viewership he has now. So fucking get these new people to buy it. Like, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah, but in a way, it's kind of like, I mean, I'm glad I got it, but in a way, he's kind of fucking the people who got it in the initial 24 hours, because now it went from a cover that there was only 500 of to a cover that there's going to be over 1,000 of.
Was it limited to 500?
Well, no, because that's all it sold. It was limited to 24 hours, so he was only going to print, probably if it was like 480 claimed.
Yeah, but so, he didn't add 24 hours. He added 30 fucking minutes.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like.
But 30 minutes, like, that's fair. That's fair.
He's way past 650, Pastor Flash. He's at 665.
Is he really?
Yeah.
In 30 minutes, he made $15,000?
Yeah.
Dave, you actually mentioned he made a lot of money the other night, right? A lot of money.
A lot of money. And it was on that Rainbow the Brute campaign. Like, he's brilliant, dude. Like, yeah.
But he never delivers books. He never delivers books. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, low watermark, earlier you had that question about, because you wanted to know specifically what he's delivered.
Exactly. Yep.
And since there's been the reboot of Cyberfrog starting with Blood Honey, so he delivered Blood Honey a few years back. That's the first reboot book. Wrecked Planet, the second book, got delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Salamandroid Death Sting, which is the first of the Salamandroid side series. Heartsick Horror, kind of like a supplemental book, was sent out, and there's a few other supplementals that came out too, like the Diary of Heather Swain.
Yeah, I got that one.
Amphibionics, and
they say he never delivers a book.
Dude, I've been waiting on Dark Harvest for a year.
That one's not out yet, but that will be soon. But also other stuff, like the Red Extermination poster, I got that right away. The Blacklight posters got fulfilled, and the toys as well. So people also forget, and that's the thing about the rumor mill. It's very easy once a rumor takes life online, people repeat it. This whole thing. He's never delivered a book in 6 years. Well, he's delivered a ton of other things though within the last 4 to 6 years. So, and on top of it, they run the eBay business in which they're continually selling their overstock. So there's an ongoing business going on there.
That eBay store is and especially with these trash casts, and he put stuff on sale like 20 to 25% off just for the stream. And he's like, I just made another, whatever. I just sold another fucking 100 Heather Swain action figures.
Yeah, I've bought a ton of stuff off his eBay store, because you get to buy it, and within 3 days you get it.
Dude,
I understand the campaign thing, but I don't want to wait 6 months for something.
It's so weird with the eBay store. Like when you order from the eBay store, what you order is what you get. When you order from the campaigns, it's a fucking toss up.
Yeah. But that's great. I got 2 of the package things. He had one night where he gave like 7 books in one package, and then he did another one where there was 2 books to do the catch up. So I got all of those, and then I did the Fearsome preview, and I did the Fearsome, the full subscription thing, the big box thing. So that one's of course pending, but
sure.
Yeah, so this is great. I like it. I've gotten all the stuff I asked for, but I did not buy 6 years ago to get something I didn't get. So,
Right. Did you order the books tonight?
No, all this was before. So I've got all the stuff that I've asked for. So,
but
I didn't buy the stuff. No, I didn't buy the stuff tonight. No.
Yeah. We were talking earlier about Graham Nolan, and I read this show, Frankenstein Part 1, Carton Heart. It's really good, man. Like, the monster is the protector of the Frankenstein name. That's what Graham Nolan did with the monster. He's a fucking billionaire or whatever. He's got so much money. He's got houses all around the world so that he can have places where he can be to protect the Frankenstein family. It's really cool. Really cool. So I can't wait to read part 2.
I need to pick that up eventually. And also, like I said before, there's other stuff I'm interested in, but just haven't been able to get everything, including Wraith of God by Aaron Lepresti. Everyone says that that's amazing. And the other stuff by Graham Nolan also. Two-Fisted Manly Tales. That looks fun.
Also, the whole Ghosts of Matacumba Key, all that stuff that Graham does. So like he's got a bunch of stuff, and he's his own company. He's Compass Comics, so you guys can go to Compass Comics website anytime you want and get books. Graham's doing it not. He has campaigns, but he'll also sell them on his website. So once the campaign's over, you can go over there and buy them. You're not going to pay. Like, that's a good thing about Ethan. Most of the time, when you support the campaign, if the book's $30 low watermark, when you buy it from eBay, it's $35 because he's respecting his actual backers, right? Unlike Eric, who does a $5 free for all.
Yes, and it'll only be $5 for like 5 minutes, and it'll be $4.99 next month. Okay.
Well, Jim gets an email saying, because he's a ripetard, saying that there's a $5 sale, and then he gets an email right away after that. It says, not everything's on sale, only these selected items, because they're so bad at what they do, they can't even do a proper promotional email to let people know what's actually on sale. So when people go to the website and they go, I can get Gooding for $5. Oh, no, that's not what we meant. That's wrong. You can't do that.
Kara, or whatever her name is, she's not good at her job, people. All right.
No, she's awful.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
But she takes a great picture with Neurotic's wife without Miss Piggy in the picture. So,
Oh my God, low watermark.
It's so funny that you just said that low watermark. That you mentioned Miss Piggy.
Yeah, I apologize to Miss Piggy fans, to Kermit. I did not mean to compare her to them. So
an actress, a wonderful person in our history of television.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, your voice kind of sounds like Kermit the Frog, though.
Really?
Low watermark.
Kermit.
Kermit.
So, we have this Addictivo tequila, guys. I will only take a shot if I get. I can't do $5, right? Low watermark. That's too.
No, God, no.
$10, right? $10.
No, more.
Really?
Yes,
you say the number. You say the number, and we'll make that the number. Low watermark is my alcohol controller. So
all right, Dave.
You guys have never seen me drink tequila before on this stream, just so you know.
No, and I'm shocked and amazed that you would drink tequila. Tequila to me seems like throw up. I just said it. It tastes like throw up. But anyways, Dave, even
I hate you.
well, it does. But some of those guys used to say, "Well, I'll do $100 shot," and they're wasted because they have giant chats. Now, given the size of the chat here, I'm sorry, Dave, but it's got to be 50. If you do a shot, think about a shot. How many shots can you do before you keel over in your chair and you're wasted and throwing up?
If I do a bunch of shots and stand up,
You're
but
gone.
here's my Fallout shot glass. Yeah, that'd be a lot.
That's too much. So $50, people. If you want this guy to drink anything, you're at this point. I know. Hey, I'm low watermark. I know super chats. Okay, I know
You
him.
do.
I've been there. I've done it. You want him to drink a shot? You give him $50. I may give him $50 to do a shot, but you gotta own up to it, people. Not $5, not $10. This man, he could be risking his life. Come on, he's an old fucking dude. He could keel over at any moment.
I'm an old man. Look at this face. It's ugly. It's
and he
beard
didn't
ridden.
shave. My God,
I didn't
it's
shave
terrible.
for the chat. I'm a fucking disgrace to the internet. Oh my God. But I did shower at least, so you guys aren't going to smell me. So
low watermark. I'm guessing you're a connoisseur of whiskey.
I used to be, but Dave and I had a little chat the other night, and we said, do you know who Carbon Heart? Do you know who Nick Rekieta is?
Oh yes, no, I've been watching him for a while now.
All right, so you know that he has a glass and he has a bottle of whiskey. Well, he has like 97 bottles of whiskey, but you know how it is with him. He would be on a stream. He would talk about stuff. He would take a sip. Then he'd talk and he would take a sip. But the bottle was right there. So he would pick it up and he'd pour more in. And Dave and I were talking the other night. He said, it's really easy to sip, 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 pour. Sip, 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 pour. I went through between a third and a quarter of a third and almost a half a bottle of whiskey in one night because sip, sip, pour, sip, sip, pour. And I was so wasted, I didn't know my name. So I've done away with doing whiskey on Dave's streams. I may drink other stuff at other times, but it's too easy. It's just too easy to sip, sip, pour.
Carbon Heart, I've been known to start a stream at 7 p.m. on Friday, and me and Low Watermark wake up with the sun. That was the night this happened. We woke up and the sun was already shining. I went to bed. My wife's like, "What the fuck?" I go, "I don't know."
I was talking to Low Watermark. He did.
I was.
Wait, you blamed me. You told your wife I caused it, didn't you? I know you.
No, what I said is, "Hey, babe, the stream stopped at like 4:15, but me and Low Watermark were backstage and talked to like 5:30 Central, which is 6:30 Eastern."
That's really cool, though. When you're back stream and you just keep going.
Yeah. So I couldn't believe just how much I drank that night. It was a lot, but it's 9 hours of streaming, Carbon Heart. We were here forever. I mean, I've done lots of those streams.
Well, the whiskey helps because there is something about it, and I know exactly what you're talking about because I am a fan of whiskey primarily, and then my second choice is tequila, depending on the season.
Yeah, well,
and
BTM Reviews is Bourbon, Toys, and Media Reviews. So,
oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
there you go.
That's how I started the channel. Even though I hated Eric July, after a few bourbon reviews, I made an Eric July video. All of a sudden, I'm plastered all over fucking Ethan's show in my
1 minute left
overnight.
1 minute before it closes, Jim.
Yeah, before he closes it, 1 minute.
He hasn't played my video yet, has he?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
What? You're here to produce, man. You're here to make sure that are we about
Jim is a
I'm no super producer.
Gotcha.
You are. You're better than X-Ray Girl. You're sexier. Have you supported Rainbow the Brute yet, Low Watermark?
Action figure stuff, right? Action figure.
Yeah, or the book. Yeah.
I do books. I don't do toys because
Okay.
books I can put in a pile and maybe I'll read them or not, but I don't want like mountains.
Put them in a long box
you
and
know?
just right.
Yeah.
I haven't. I don't think I've supported anything Rainbow the Brute yet. I'm waiting. Like I don't know what I'm waiting for, but it's like it looks so cool. Like it just looks like a fun world, Carbon Heart. Like it just looks like Ethan and his artists are going to go crazy in this world, and you can just have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we are
at the very least. The book, at the very least, looks very fun and humorous.
The toys will be quality. All of his toys are quality. They're not garbage.
I got the Black Rain, the Bloody Black Rain toy when that was limited for like 24 hours or for members. And planning on probably reselling that or maybe giving it as a gift to a nephew or something.
How many Bloody Black Rains did you buy, Jim? 10?
I'm sorry, you talking to me?
It's okay if you bought 10 because you'll sell 9 of them and keep one and make some good money on them. Ethan wants people to do that. He says it all the time.
Listen,
like there's value in this shit after I'm done with the campaign.
I'm going to have so many damn Rainbow the Brute toys. I might have to open a store.
All right. Since I don't want toys, you can send me a toy or two so I have them, you know?
I'm actually, and maybe Katie will do this for us too. I'm gonna send Ethan the link for the show.
Yeah,
Jim's going to also.
Yeah.
He might show up. He's done it before, guys. But he's also been streaming. Yeah. He's also been streaming since 6. The one time he showed up here was like 7 hours into a stream, and
you were like
fucked up.
Yeah. You were way into a bottle at that point. And
I was
fucked up. What do you do? Yeah.
Oh God, I felt terrible.
Don't you hate that? I do too.
Yeah, because I didn't expect him to ever show up, and he just shows up on my stream like, and then I'm telling fucking Neon Thunderbird, get the fuck off. Get off the show.
You had like 6 people on that night. You said, I just want to be here with Ethan, damn it.
But was I wrong? Like, is that a bad
that's
thing?
right. I would do the same thing.
I remember that.
I would.
You were like, everybody shut up. Let Ethan talk.
Yeah. Like, it's like, Ethan said long ago, when I was streaming, he goes, Dave, I'll come on your show anytime. We'll earn you some super chats. But I've never really said, let's schedule this because I don't want to be that guy. I just want to let Ethan be Ethan. If it's natural and he shows up,
Dave, I've never asked anybody that. Regardless of what I've done, you were the only guy that said, "Hey, Low Watermark, you want to come on?" No one ever asked me that. No matter what I gave or anything, you were the guy that said, "Hey, Low Watermark, you want to come on?" I was shocked. I never thought I would go on a live stream. Damn. So yeah, that was really cool, Dave.
Because I want to know you, dude. I want to know why you do this stuff. It's great. It's Shane's talking about Yujam right now. Let's snipe him. Jim, do you have him up still, or do I need to pull him up? You got to know
to understand the story, but there is some information in the supplemental that will give you some extra backstory.
What am I listening? Oh, this is yours. Oh, this is awesome.
That's not Jim. Jeez.
To which they built this world up. There are multiple covers available of Inglorious Rex Volume 1.
Is this them watching you, Jim?
See, the artwork is very
cool.
detailed.
That's really cool, Jim.
Very realistic and not over exaggerated. The detail on the artwork by Shane.
Wow.
It's some of the best I've seen.
It's awesome.
Yanzi's ink work is very, very good too. Here you
hold on, Jim. I just want to pause it real quick.
Interest in the book.
Said that fucking Shane's artwork is some of the best you've ever seen. But
I say that about everything.
But you said his wife is very, very good. Like
what? Very, very good.
Yeah.
But not some of the best you've ever seen. Like it's like two different parallels. When I read,
Well, I mean,
watched...
ink work is not the same. Inkers are tracers. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
All
right.
Hot take, people.
To a degree, it's true.
It's true.
That's cool though, Jim. You got on this stream. That's cool.
Oh, dude, like Shane actually sent Shane his stinger, and Shane asked if he could use it, and Jim's like, "Fuck yeah, of course." Jim puts a lot of work, and Jim's just starting with all of these stingers and these reviews, and follow Jim on YouTube, subscribe to his channel at Jim Tells You. He actually plays my stream on his show every night. Little Water does too when he's here, because I want everybody to fucking grow and get their 500 subs and get their 3,000 hours of views, because that's the only way they get monetized. I can't thank these guys enough for everything they do for me. Just being here makes my stream more fun for me. All right, let's get back to this.
Along with Little T, who runs the Rex Fighting League. This is a quick look at some of the bonus material on the back of the book, which shows some of the cover work that was done for Volume 1.
Yeah.
This was a John Malin cover.
John
this
Malin.
Was a Blood, Sweat, and Tears Volume 1 cover. This
They're
is a
really
fan
leaning
art
into it,
contest
Jim.
winners rendition of Rex 232 and Alex Stone. This is the
Excellent.
second place and third place fan art winners. Some color tests in the back of the book. Some more bonus material. More
Colored
bonus material.
tests.
So what do I think about
I don't know about
Inglorious Rex
calling out
Volume 1?
coloreds, but
I think the artwork is very, very beautiful. I think that the story is very engaging, and it makes you feel for not only the hero. Is fucking Ethan playing like a fucking lullaby song?
That was me.
Little T, who also is a very interesting character in the story.
they're listening, Jim. This is cool.
I don't want to spoil the story, so I'm not going to dive into all the facts and details of the story. But I would recommend you picking up a copy of Inglorious
What is
Rex
with
Volume
Jim's
1 if
like?
you have
Why
a
is
chance.
the
You can
artwork?
go
Why are the
to
colors like this?
NineLivesComics.com and order.
Yeah, it's like overexposed. It's
Also, Inglorious Rex
overexposed.
3 is available now for pre-order on
No offense to Jim, but like, dude,
this is a high quality book that the
killing me.
author and the artist all put their love.
Jim, why did you mess up those colors?
I like it. Pick up the supplemental books. It's also something that might be helpful if you want to delve deeper into.
That's his stylistic addition.
Thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.
Looks like he did a fearsome book preview book review.
Oh, how do you like that?
He's out here putting in work.
He's actually doing like
excellent.
A good comic skater.
Jim, what was that?
What's he do there?
Did you change the colors? Like, did you overexpose it?
Whoa.
Jim?
Yeah. Hey, they played you, Jim. This is great. Excellent job, Jim.
This is how Jim's channel is going to grow, guys.
Yeah, it's excellent.
In the hands of David Williams.
Oh, another one.
All Caps Comics presents Fearsome, the story of Eli Crown.
Is he playing all
Whenever
your
he
stuff,
closes
Jim?
his eyes, he enters the world of Fearsome. Brought to you by All Caps Comics. Story by Ethan Van Sciver. Pencils and inks by David Williams. Colors by Jason Wright. And letters by Eric Weathers. Available for
You
order
did end up
today.
repeating
I love that video.
This is
the list
Fearsome exclusive
couple
preview
times.
line art cover.
Take a
Right,
look.
or-
It's exactly the same on the inside as the standard preview book.
I like that Jim makes it look like an acid trip. I'm like,
This is
how the hell is he spinning around?
Jim's on acid all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan Van Sciver's Fearsome. Fearsome
Jim, what the fuck is this voice that you got going on here? I haven't
like
seen this.
by David Williams.
This is not the one you gave me, dude.
It's like a horror movie.
Welcome to this exclusive preview. What do you mean? This is how I sound all the time.
Holy shit!
Enjoy it and participate in helping us
Excellent.
create the ongoing series.
It's
We have
so
the
much
best
better
fans
than
and supporters,
anything
and
Reverber's
thank you
does. Look
eternally
at
for
it.
making us
Yes.
a
How
treat.
good it was.
Speaking of which, close your eyes, not actually keep them open, or else you won't be able to
At
read
no
the story.
point is there a
But you
picture
know,
of me looking
metaphorically,
stupid
close
wearing
your
a
eyes
shirt
and
that
let
says
us tell
taxation
you a
is
very
theft.
sleepy tale about Eli Crown.
There's none of that in there.
Van Scott.
You
Wait,
motherfucker.
we ain't
So
done
the story
yet.
starts with Eli Crown
None of that.
driving
on the highway listening to the radio on his way
If you
to
had
his
to do it
father's
again,
house.
would you put you in there in the
Yeah, I would.
sleeveless shirt?
See,
Yeah,
my
I
father's
can.
a very
crossed,
important
like,
man.
we ain't done yet.
We ain't
Eli
done.
visits
We
his
just
father in the
getting
hospital.
started.
If you look at these colors, they're nice with the blue.
A lot of images of
glow.
me.
You can see the veins.
That's what we need in our
Some
books.
kind
Is
of
more
creatures
images
More
of
of
on
us,
us.
this
yeah.
land of fearsome.
I think I'm
Eli
an
comes to
egotist.
in the
You don't know
hospital
an
and doesn't
egotist.
realize what has happened. He thought he just had a dream. He draws some of the figures that he saw in his apparent dream. He falls asleep and something attacks him. A supernatural being rises from his chest,
Wow.
which becomes fearsome.
That's right.
There is a little blurb here
Go lay
from
down.
David Williams explaining his process for developing the art for the characters. There is some more line art, more line art, more line art, some more line art,
Damn,
final
Jim.
page and line art, then some sketches, and some more words from David Williams.
Yeah, exactly, Pike.
This is a very interesting looking book, very beautiful art, and a story that can take just about any shape the writer wants. Fearsome Monster has some very beautiful detail, and the story is very enticing. And all the other artwork looks great too. If you'd like a copy of the exclusive preview, there's still some available at the Cyber Fraud eBay store.
Yeah, go to the
Even though
Cyberpunk
this
9
is only
store.
an exclusive preview look into the world of Fearsome, I'm looking forward to the first and second issue, which are in production now and are available for pre-order at Indiegogo. Thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget
We
to
gotta
like
get Jim
the
to
video
do more
and subscribe
videos.
to my channel.
He is. He's
Hey, Jim.
already working on a Voice Rex 2 video. He's doing a bunch.
When he plays that music, though, I want to take my penis out.
Yeah, well, it does make you want to do that. It does. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking to my left and right for a box of Kleenex.
No, when he plays that
Dimming the
music,
light.
I want to pull my dick out and go, "You hungry? Why don't you feast on this?"
Oh God.
Rex
You know what
1's
I'm
coming
saying?
up, Jim.
Yeah.
Rex
Play
1
the
is
music
coming up.
again. Hold on a second.
No, he
I
already
just
played it.
unshared. I closed
Rex
the
one.
window.
Would you share it again? And
Well,
reshare it,
Pastor
like,
Flash is,
bring it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it does remind me of that kind of a thing. A little bit.
Let me find it.
I'm the only one who hears this.
Hey, Jim, there's nothing better
like,
than when you're
what's
when
going
you're
on,
make some
Shane.
stuff and people like Ethan play it
Maybe
for
it's
you.
'cause I'm an artist. Maybe it's
I remember
'cause
the
I'm a true
first night I was
artist.
watching Ethan's
With a
show,
D, Shane.
and he says, "Oh,
All
I
right,
got
pull
these
it up.
guys
Here we
PTM
go.
reviews. I'm gonna play his video."
Pull it up.
I could not
hold
run
on a
up
second.
fast enough
Shane, do you
upstairs
think I'm
to
a
get my
true
wife
artist?
Carbon Heart low water mark,
Uh,
just so she could go, "Oh my
most.
God, he's
yeah.
playing your shit." I go, "Yeah, I know. I can't
guess.
believe it." And that's the video low watermark
Don't
where I
get
was
me going on
echoing.
this argument. Here,
You
pull
told
the
me to
window
fix
up.
my
I'll hit
sound.
play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He played that video on his stream.
Now, all right, now pause this. Shane, that's the point when I walk in the room with my tight pants and I unzip them in front of some woman in a bikini. Yeah.
Oh
And I
God,
pull it
this
out,
is
I'm just like,
this is Ethan at his
"He's
best.
done
Like,
this." Rough. You know what I'm saying?
this is AI
You
music
think
though.
that's rough?
Uh,
That's not rough. That's just
I'm
normal.
just imagining the awkwardness of that situation. That sounds like a line from Boogie Nights. That's why that's rough. That just sounds like something Dirk Diggler would say in a movie.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
exactly
plot of
right.
the movie.
Yeah, Dirk Diggler was the man. Like that guy was awesome, and that sounds like 70s porno music, which to me is cool. Like I wish I had like a whole CD of 70s porno music. See?
Oh, we're gonna get hit right now. Shit.
uh,
How does he get away with this? What I want.
because that's the monetized streams. He just made $20,000 tonight, dude. Think he gives a fuck about YouTube ad revenue? He don't give a shit about that stuff.
See, I try and change some stuff when I'm doing the, remove some backgrounds and then add some different colors filters and stuff. That way it's different and it's not a copyright infringement. But
No,
I
I
don't know
get
if
it.
I even have to do that. But
You don't need to do
if it's
that
a review.
for a review. No. Go ahead. Turn on the volume.
Oh, turn on the volume?
Yeah, I don't care about this fucking Skype
I don't
shit.
know how far you're going in this. I am gonna have to bounce. I have to be somewhere else. So I just wanted to pop in a little bit. You sent me the link like at 9.
Where does
I
Shane
was
have to
out,
go?
So
Where
sorry
the fuck
I
is
didn't
he
join.
going?
Ballers.
What do you have to go do ballers?
I do have to pop over.
Yeah,
there
on
at
Mandy
11,
Summers'
so,
channel.
and I haven't. I need to eat real
Oh.
quick. Also, like I take some another Benadryl.
What do you have
about
to
that
eat?
time. I have to take some Benadryl. Like
Yeah,
I have to
you
go take
certainly
it.
do.
I know. I'm sorry. But thank you for having me on. We are really close to $145,000 on Inglorious.
Blow
Rex,
water,
so
like
thank
you
guys,
bastard.
campaign.
So much better than that. All right, no, it's okay.
Well,
We'll do
I,
another-
That's
I
so
the link till
funny.
9. You were on it like 7.
That's why the
I would've
internet
gotten
is
you
so
to
great.
200 so far. I'm sure of it.
Well, send me the link
The
sooner.
best low water Rex. Yeah.
More
Play
Jim
more
to
Jim.
the
Low
Well,
Water
come on.
Rex
videos.
says yours. More Jim Tells You videos. We'll do it because Jim Tells You is awesome. Thanks for $100.
Yeah, Jim will tell you. Jim will tell you. But Inglorious Rex, close to 145,000. Thank you guys for all the support. We have
That's
the beautiful Ethan Van Sciver cover, all that stuff.
Good job, Jim.
I guess
Good
we're
job.
doing the Master
You
Racers.
mean the
Is
cover's
that official?
beautiful or I'm beautiful?
Well,
Whoa,
both.
I can't wait till
Yeah,
my video
But
gets
if I
played.
had to say which one is more
If he plays it,
beautiful,
he
would
might
be
get
your cover.
fucking-
I mean, if I had to be
Go to
honest,
sleep.
if you're gonna make me choose, it'll be your cover. Are we?
Oh.
Is that we are doing the cars, right?
Now, here's the whole thing about that. Let's talk about that for a minute. okay?
Who
'Cause I know
thinks
you have
that
to
this
go.
is this
Yeah.
cover?
But here's the thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
There
Low water
is
mark.
some debate.
You know, when we
amongst
look
the guys,
back at that cover,
about
I was wondering if
fucking around.
Pause it, Jim.
Shane.
Like, I want to fuck around.
Jim,
I
pause
was
it. Yeah.
wondering. I was
did.
wondering if Shane looked at that butt pick cover. I wonder what he really thought. I mean, it was a great cover, but it's not Shane, is it? I mean, the little person in front and the butt behind. Is that really Shane Davis?
With a black man between her legs, too.
What did you just wait? Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
We're holding. Hold, Dave.
Hold it,
Well,
Johnny. Hold it.
we debated this. We debated this on CG Commandos,
Oh, yeah?
and because Pat was under, I think he agreed with you, Low Water Mark, where it doesn't really ring as Inglorious Rex, and he's thinking Shane probably didn't like it that much. That he might have wanted, an epic.
Well, this is
Inglorious
Shane's,
Rex
This is
cover.
a Shane cover.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, blow
There
that
you
up.
go.
Right.
So I don't think Shane minded.
Annihilator, I'm taking my wife to go see Alien Romulus tomorrow. I want to check it out because, of course, Gary says it's stupid. What's it? What's that fucking website with the movies? Flickster or whatever. They give it,
Well, if Gary says it's stupid, then it's worth going to see.
right. But Flickster reviews with audience and critics are about even. In the 90 percentile range. I'm going to take a chance on the Alien movie, and I might walk out and say that was fun. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I just want to go have a good time, like I did with Deadpool and fucking Wolverine. Okay,
Some people are saying that.
Go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
About Alien Romulus, some people are saying that it's actually good. And Mr. H reviews, he's a huge fan of Alien, the whole franchise. And actually, I like his opinions and takes on things. He's pretty sensible on a lot of things.
He's not following the fucking Fellowship's everything's bad role, right? I do agree with you there. Yeah.
And he said it was pretty good. So.
Well, Annihilator is saying 2/3 is okay-ish, but 1/3 is really bad. So what is it? I just watched Aliens the other day. I swear to God, go back and watch Aliens, and that movie fucking sucks. It's a retarded fucking movie. James Cameron can fuck off. The original Alien is much better than Aliens.
Blasphemy.
I know. I don't care, though. That's why I say Star Wars sucks, too. Go ahead, Jim, and play. I'll be right back.
Round. My thing is, I want to do Comicscape Master Racers. I think that's funny.
He's still out there.
But not everybody has my sense of humor.
Let's see if he went with Masters
You know
Racer.
what I mean?
Racers, yeah,
Frustrating
that's
'cause
okay.
I'm
Then it
so
would be
funny.
better because then it's
But
just
not
CG
everybody
Masters.
thinks. Not everybody thinks what
But
I
not
think
Master
is funny
Racers.
is funny.
Yeah, he's
not
gotta
everybody
change
wants to pay the social
move the S
price,
from Racers
social
to
cost
Masters.
of
And
my
it's fine.
stupid Nazi jokes. And that's the trouble that we're running into here. I know you would do it.
Oh, Shane would
I
do
know
it in
you
a
would.
heartbeat.
But not everybody.
Not everybody will.
Not everybody's.
Now, there are some people who are like, let's do, I want to do CG Racers. And I'm like, yeah, but CG
What about
Master Racers is funny.
E-Racers? I think
CG
E-Racers would
Racers
be
is
better.
just CG Racers. No joke.
There's no joke there. Right. See, that's the whole thing. By the way, Shane, this is what it looks like so far. Like, this is the design so far. It's got a long ways to go. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to show people like what it looks like. You're gonna have something very similar to this in Glorious Rex, like big piece in the background. And all this stuff.
Wait, who's that guy up on the right there?
Steph
with
L. says, I
those
think you're
red
very
super
funny.
chats
You
up
see how
there?
the girls say nice things to me lately?
Stuff, yeah.
I
So
think it's-
I mean, I guess we're doing the cars, right?
No, we are definitely doing the cars.
Okay.
We're doing they're being made right now, Shane. Are you you're not in the room. Are you in the room? Are you talking to Josh yet? No, you are.
Yeah, I'm talking to him in email, but I'm just making sure we're 100% still going. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because we will add the box because we're going to add it to the Inglorious Rex 3 campaign. It will be in our Beast box.
Yeah,
if you buy the Beast box, you will get the car automatically. But we are going to put the cars up to where you can order them on their own also. But they're just going to go into Inglorious Rex
like
3 campaign. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but
Shane's lying. He finally
Who
got
is that
beat up
Jim
by a
Kelly
kid,
guy?
says Josh Matara.
I was swimming today, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't get beat up
Swimming
by a kid.
in debt.
Yeah, I don't know
because
what
of
to
the
do about it.
politics.
My thing is this: like, I came up with a compromise. I said I'm going to do two versions of the logo. One is going to be CG Master Racers, and the other one's just going to say CG Racers. And some people are not happy with that because they don't want to look like they're the ones who didn't agree with the joke. So, you know, you see how it is, and I'm like,
yeah.
how about if I just do it? You know what I mean? It's like it's okay. I'll probably I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet with regards to this, but it's my fault that I have a stupid sense of humor, Shane. You know what I mean?
Well, but before I go any further with designing the car,
we're definitely doing it. We're definitely doing it. It is getting done. We're the only thing we're arguing about is that one thing, and it's not even that important. And they actually, he did talk to me about you today. I said, like, you got to put the number 1. This is car number 1. And they're like, he's like, yeah, but Shane wants to be car number 232. And I was like, no. What? Just because there's a coincidence that it says number 1. I understood what the confusion was. I said Shane will be number 3 or 4 or 2, whatever. But you know, he wants 232 on his car, not on the packaging.
Yeah.
So you know, we're working on it.
Yeah. The car number, the actual package number can be whatever, you know, but the actual car number, I was like, I think it's going to have to be 232 just because the character has a number name, you know. It
makes sense. It's brilliant.
It just the card itself, like the actual card, like in the order you're buying them, can be whatever, you know. The package number is fine. Yeah, that's good. All right. Well, we're doing that. Let's go. These cars are going to be the fastest cars you ever did see. Thank you for having me on, Ethan. If you're streaming this weekend, send me the link. I'll pop on.
Yeah, I definitely will. And I will be streaming this weekend because I've got 4 more days for the Rainbow the Bird action figure campaign. I'd like to promote.
Let's do it.
You can't leave it to John and Anna and, you know, Cecil. They're not.
I think Master Racers is what it should be.
I will help you.
Really
all right. Well, send me the link this weekend. I'll come in. We'll sell a bunch of Rainbow the Brute toys. We'll talk about action figures. We'll talk about Eric July going out of business sale. Let's liquidate everything.
Yes.
It's $5. Everything's $5, Shade. Oh
How
my
much
god!
did
Imagine
let
doing
me ask
that.
you this before I go. I really gotta go, but like, do you remember what
Everything's $5 and not a foot long in sight.
he said that book cost to print?
Yeah, $17.50.
No, per book.
Yeah, he made a lot of hibbity jibbity. NDA Andrew released a transparency report that suggested that 50,000
Romulus
copies of the
sucked.
book cost $150,000 to make, or something like that, which indicated that it was $2.50 per copy.
So each one of the $5 books, he's making $2.50 off of.
He's doubling his money if you don't include the other
the
expenses.
storage fees it's acquired, which you kind of have to round that in. Like that's why they're $5. He's trying to get rid of them, but at some point, I'm not going to get into it. We'll talk about it this weekend. But at some point, I'm not sure if it would have been better if he just burned them. I mean, we could talk about it later because we know about publishing and how this shit works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, only Eric does,
goes,
only Eric
watching.
knows.
That's what we do here. Yeah. That's why we have money.
Not,
It's like,
I'm not pocket watching.
I
am. I'm curious. Like I mean, I could have guesstimated that number, but I remember he put that number out. Like if I had to guess, I was going to say about $3 a book, but maybe he got it at $2.50. I understand what printing books cost. That's why I was wanting to be specific, but yeah, like that's no good. $5. There's no reason to really fuck over your existing customer base like that. Not on that level. I saw some people actually fussing and saying they should just wait for sales now.
Yeah,
like, and he's interacting with them too, and he's like, "Well, if you want to." And the weirdest thing, and we'll talk about it later this weekend, but you can't treat this like normal retail sales that you see out in the real world because whatever you see at your furniture store, your clothing store, whatever, they're not collectibles. Yeah. Collectibles are different. You can't.
Well, maybe Rip-A-Verse comics aren't collectible either.
Right. They're fucking throwaway plushies after, the fucking
once you wash them, they're fucking...
once the show stops being popular, you don't give a fuck anymore, right? You just don't care.
Do things like that. Exactly. But all right, I'll catch you later, Ethan. You take care.
Shane, wait, before you go.
Yeah.
What if we change the name to Comicsgate Kings Cars, but use all K's?
We can do that, and we really make the K's as big as possible, and the King ing really small, like almost like it just looks like a period.
I'm just trying to find a compromise that everybody will be happy with.
Yeah,
but you have a great time on
he's
both.
Pushing the joke a little too far.
Tell Dale. I love him.
Being creative here.
All right, I will. You have a good one.
Everybody knows it's the most racist show on the internet, Carpenter.
One of
you know
the
that, right?
finest
I use the
individuals on the face of
N-word
the
one
earth.
night.
Let me read some of these super chats here.
Yeah, they called it the N-word, but that wasn't.
PTP.
I heard it, and it wasn't the N-word.
Dark 777 says, "Is Shane more gray?"
Like when Ethan played, I was like, "Oh my god, was I drunk that night?" Low watermark. It was like, "Oh, no, I remember that. Yeah, that was Eric being what he is." And then Nick, who's great, he says, "No, Dave, you can't say that." No. He uses that to make sales. So that's the deal. Like he's using his race-based bullshit to get people like us to believe he's this. What's his political stance, Jim? What does he call himself? A
law-libertarian?
Yeah.
Law-libertarian?
Yeah.
He's an antichrist capitalist.
ANCAP, right? Yeah, he's an
anarcho capitalist.
I know, I'm being funny.
No, I don't know the terms because it's the most retarded shit ever. But when I saw, I was like, oh, that's fucking great. And Ethan goes, "Oh my god, BTM Reviews made a noun intuitive. That's fucking brilliant." Like, because I was really stressing the roid part. Kevin asked Tim, how many of those cars Are you gonna buy? I think I've already.
I already bought like 20 of the cars with the Camelot thing.
You bought 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got
along with about a dozen pies.
You've got a problem, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
But Dave, one thing I've noticed, the person who posted that is called Student of God on Twitter. And what he does is he takes clips and misrepresents them in the quote tweet, where what he describes in his text is not exactly what happens in the clip. And he's banking on the fact that most people, they won't, bother to spend the time watching. They'll just scroll by, see a brief thing he said, which is, the N-word, and then they'll assume that it's true. And now there's a bunch of liars on Twitter, and that's why, like Matt Barr, for example, these people who are just flat out lying need to be called out. That's one thing I'm not going to tolerate, and I'm actually planning on debating these guys again in the near future.
So Matt, like, is right after we did that EFAP of that appearance with you, Carbon Heart, like the next day or 2 days later, Matt is losing his shit on Twitter with me, right? And then I get all these fucking what do they call them? What's that group that they're part of? They're not Comicsgate. They're what's
War Campaign?
War Campaign. All these people are fucking, adding me. And I don't respond to anybody because I have a full-time job, Carbon Heart. I don't give a fuck. I say it, I move on, I go to the next thing. I don't care about Matt Barr. I did the whole EFAP thing because he fucked with my girl Katie, and he got her a strike on her YouTube channel by just posting what you guys were debating. And Matt was such a coward because when you watch that, it was not good for Matt. It just wasn't. He looked bad. He's just not that good with the comments he was saying that night. So that's why he pulled that shit off. And then he strikes Katie because she's like, I'm not going to take down my video. Fuck you. It's your words. So we EFAP'd it because Katie says he just struck me. I said, send me the fucking part that you want me to EFAP. And we did it the next night. Don't care.
Yeah.
Matt invited me on to his show. Nope, I'm not doing it. I will never get on a panel with 5 or 6 of those. They're worse than fucking SJW's, Carbon Heart. They're worse.
They pretty much are SJWs. That's how they behave.
But they're worse because they come off like fake Republicans. And I can respect SJWs because you know where they stand when they open their fucking mouth. Matt changes with the fucking with the direction of the wind. It's bullshit.
And nobody should want to go on a show where you put it in quotes, internet debate with quotes around it. That's people shouting at each other and just the guy who wins is the one that has the biggest audience in the chat. And say, you totally owned him, dude. No. They don't talk about anything. They just, if you said, I think this, and they would hammer you on every word in that sentence. They said, but what did you mean by this? Are you a homophobe? Are you a misogynist? Are you this? Or are you that? Well, wait a second. I just said, no, you just said that. And they won't give you a chance to breathe. And that's how they win the debates. It's not about talking and actually proving anything. It's about, but I shouted you down, dude. I shouted you down. And the people in the chat said, I won. I would never do a show like that ever.
Never.
Exactly.
What I saw, that's why I didn't go on the show after the way I saw they treated you, Carbon Heart. Now, if Matt says to you, I want you to come on my solo stream, and you guys can actually have a conversation and yell back at each other, because when you're getting the one guy on the top right who just kept looking at his phone the whole stream because he's like, I'm not part of this. Mad respect. He's like, I'm not part of this shit. Because that guy wants to work. I don't know what he does in comics. Maybe he's a colorist, maybe he's a drawer, whatever he does. He's like, this ain't my fight. And he left it alone the whole time you were there. But all the other retards, fuck them. They just jumped on the Matt bandwagon. Is is Matt like war campaign now? Is that what he's saying? Because it's very confusing. It's just
well, technically, no. He hasn't said that, and technically he's not. But I know that there have been people from War Campaign communicating with him ever since he's become what I call anti-CG.
Yeah, technically he's not, but all the War Campaign idiots are fucking in my replies when Matt makes a post and he says this, you know, like this guy's a pussy, he'll never come on. You're right. I'm not a pussy. I don't have time for your nonsense. I just don't care enough. Like,
yeah.
Like,
well, the truth of the matter is
tomorrow night we're going to talk about the fucking moon being a goddamn space station for fucking aliens. I mean, that's what we do here. We don't give that much care to these retards.
So
there's more
Jim is
stuff
going
in
to
life.
moon us. Jim is going to moon us tomorrow.
Yes,
night? Okay.
Jim's anus is going to moon us, and we're going to see that weird thing crawl up his anus, whatever it is. But yeah, but the point
is okay.
The last thing I just want to say about that debate, though, is that their mics were a lot louder than mine, and my mic was very muffled. And so now that I have clearer audio and I could be just as loud as them, I can be, you know, they won't be able to drown me out next time around. And I probably will only do it if it's one-on-one versus Matt.
Yeah, one-on-one. Do not go on a panel show with that guy.
No, don't.
The panel's not your friend. Because Wiggle has no original thought. We found that out like in 2 sentences, like no original thought. Matt did this stream a few nights later, and he's talking about when he does his artwork for CGers, he's this fair guy. He doesn't really care. So this was my take, and I'm going to thank MJ Elemental for making this clip. It's only 2 minutes, and Matt Barr is a communist, just so you know. He really is.
You know what I did? I didn't do free work for anybody. What I did was I did it on a scale. That was because, and you could ask Shane, you could ask Billy Tucci, you could ask Dan Plagle, you could ask Global Frequency, you could ask Ethan. All the people that I work with, you could ask them. It was like, hey, how much do I owe you? And it's like Wiggles, J Dollar.
It's the best.
Dark Grift. Dark Gift. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Tony. All those people, it's like, hey man, how much do I owe you? And it's like, whatever you.
Whatever, dude. So Matt doesn't even know the value of his labor, low watermark. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Yeah. Could you imagine whatever you would have paid me?
You pay me, John Longbox. Hey man, how much do I owe you for that thing? Whatever, man. Because it's a community. It's community.
Oh,
small creators,
communism,
small
Nicholas.
budgets.
Well, you know,
it's
he's
not
a
about the fucking
champagne
money.
social.
No, he's a communist, Nick.
Champagne.
like,
he's a champagne punk because
I
he
don't
has
need
plenty of money. He
Comicsgate.
doesn't need
I
money.
like Comicsgate and I like drawing comic books and I like the people that I'm working with in Comicsgate.
Sure.
I don't necessarily need Comicsgate, like, because there's no money, right? I mean, I haven't made, it's like, hey, how much for that cover? Yeah, okay, $300. Like, it's part of the community, and I don't get.
Could you imagine, Jim? You're a comic book creator, and he charged Salty $300 for that cover. Like, really? Is that really what you're charging, Matt? Like, come on, man. When he says shit like this, Carbon Heart and Low Watermark, he's devaluing every other indie or mainstream artist value as an artist when he says I can do it for $300. Well, this guy wants to charge me $8,000 or $4,000. Well,
hey, Jim, are you watching EVS? He's doing another BTM stream.
What?
Is he?
Before you do that, Dave, I gotta jump off. But it's been great.
Hey, Carbon, thanks for joining me. We're here 5 or 6 nights a week. I will send you the link consistently. If you can't make it, don't make it. But if you can, show up, man. We just talk stuff. Like like Monday night we talk about our new thing is for Monday nights is the new is Justified. We're reviewing Justified episode by episode.
Nice. That's a great show.
Thursday night is our theory show about conspiracy theories. Unless whenever I make $50 of super chats, like tomorrow night's going to be a theory show, Low One Art, because of your ass last night super chatting the channel like crazy. He's e-fapping old BTM vids. I don't think so. I think he's e-fapping me.
You're saving.
But thanks. I don't want to be rude. Thanks, Carbon Heart. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And just let me say, CG Commandos on PQ Vox Wednesday nights, 8:30.
Put your link in the chat real quick. Put your link before you leave. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.
Never go back on Matt Bar with a panel.
Ugh. I got it pulled up when you're ready.
You got it, buddy.
Let's see it.
Figures like that's probably
it's all
true.
about you now, Dave.
It's definitely
You're coming
true,
in
but it's
hard
probably
here.
True. BTM
This is actually a
reviews,
clip
I guess,
where I say
received,
something.
one of these toys and is talking about
Here
it.
it comes. Here it comes.
Ann Gooding. Oh, look at that! It's
Blow it up.
Dave got his. Gonna review Yaira Ann Gooding. Oh, look at that! It's Dave got his Rippaverse short box out to show us.
No, this is PTP's bullshit. Look at this. This is a PTP toy.
Dave.
So Kevin asked me to show it, like flimsy, gay ass bullshit. And they're impossible to transform. They are impossible. Like it's 40 fucking pages on how to transform this stupid toy. Look, it just falls around. Got this shitty fucking look at that symbol. That doesn't look like Transformers, does it?
That's
Tim?
a Transformers
That is
symbol.
a Transformer symbol.
It is a Transformer.
No, this is Last of the Seekers. This is not Transformers. This is Last of the Seekers, guys.
You ever done anything that isn't like borderline ripoff, copyright infringement?
Look at this little mini robot.
It doesn't move. It's just like printed out.
Nothing's fucking. I don't even know where the other robots are. There were like 4 of these, and when you open the box, all these stupid fucking parts just fall off the robot. Like they're just off. Thank you, Patrick. You fucking piece of shit. And then here's his great non-transformer artwork. It doesn't look anything like a transformer, does it? Nah. Or this one. Look at that. Oh my god, that's nothing like a transformer. I can't let my dogs piss on this shit fast enough.
BTM.
I mean, let's just take it home. This is a non-transformer.
Everybody
shirt.
gets the fucking joke.
Seekers shirt.
You're gonna get.
I mean,
sued,
look at that.
Patrick.
That is so original. Original. Ugh. And I bought this gay shit because some guy named Az had him on his show when I was watching Az. And that's like, oh, this stuff is so cool. This is awesome. It's garbage. That's one ugly ass shirt. You're goddamn right. It's awful. I have no problem if the UPS guy would have ran that shit over before it got here. It would have came in the same condition. If it would have got ran over by the UPS truck, it would still be loose, falling out of the fucking packaging when you open the packages. Because that's how much PTP gives a fuck.
Look at those 2 beautiful trash hats.
When you buy the box set, you get more reminders of just how creative PTP is. Because he sends you all these fucking stickers. Look at that. Power up and alternate. Last of the Seekers.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I got a fucking head.
I'm sorry, man.
And then I got another head on a purple fucking checkered backboard. Oh my god, this is the quality of shit you get with Patrick I'm
Parnell.
an idiot. I'm terrible on live streams, Low Water Mark. I'm
But
awful.
you're doing great. People love it though, Dave.
not
So
worth
this is
showing.
cool.
I mean, I haven't even opened this stuff. Oh, here's another, like, I guess a Transformer sticker. You get to build the character with stickers.
No paint steps.
I'm going to show you, Nicholas. This is how ridiculous the fucking instructions are.
I couldn't figure it out myself.
Goddamn toys.
I couldn't.
Open it up.
And you're about to break your teeth on this one.
Come on,
ridiculous,
dude.
man.
Come on.
The worst part is there's instructions on both sides. It never fucking stops.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm a Transformers fan. Like, I love Transformers. I haven't bought one in a long time. But the thing about Transformers is you can transform them real quick from a truck to a robot, a convincing looking robot, pretty quickly. And it's like you memorize how to transform them too as a kid. You can't do this. I remember PTP gave me one of these, and I wasn't even mad at PTP. I was excited to get it. And he gave me one of the first ones. I was like, oh, this is great. Thank you. I can't wait to play with it. I took it home, and it was the biggest piece of junk. And I had the same thing. I said, you think I'm going to follow these directions? Like, I should be able to figure it out intuitively. Transformers, like, you should be able to figure it out by, like, without even directions. You might want to look at the directions sort of for a more complicated one, like, but I mean, for the most part, like, you just kind of go, what's this? The legs are here. So you pull them down, and then the arms are right here. And then, you pull out the fist there, and there's the head that swivels out, whatever it is. I mean, they're really intuitive, like, simple concepts. This, like, what is this? How am I supposed to play with this? The great thing about Transformers was you'd be like playing with them, like playing action scenes, and you could go, boom, I'm an airplane. And it would take like 10 seconds because you don't want to sit there and do it. You want to go, I want to become a robot. I want to become an airplane and do it real quick. Absolutely crazy. Crazy.
You're like, well, the first 4 haven't helped me get to the 5th. So that's garbage. And then we got some pack of trading cards here.
Open them up. He's got the foil. That's expensive.
A long time ago. But this is the only thing that's worth a shit.
Dave breaks his teeth.
Oh, I didn't show you guys the nice silver gay
that
helmet.
That is a Transformer. You can't do that.
On it. He loves his
you might as well have Spider-Man's face there
on everything. So we've got Ice. Ooh, he's cool. Ice. There's Ice.
Put the hand right behind the thing.
Oh, okay. There's Surge. I'm Sergio. Beat me at the hot tub, fellas. Another creative name.
Mad now.
Shadow Drone. Ooh, man, look at him. And Max with 2 X's. Ugh, just fucking terrible.
Oh boy.
It's just terrible. Ugh, I can't believe. Let me see. Anything else? Anything else in this? Oh, one last thing. A poker chip.
Yeah, he does that.
Just
the poker chips, yeah.
Because reasons.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
As you can see, guys, I have no problem treating this shit like shit because shit deserves to be treated like shit.
Was the comic any good?
Read the comic.
What's that character from the Johnny Carson show when Johnny Carson would play the psychic? What's his name? He goes, no. It's no good. I just read it. It's no good. Call me an idiot, Sweet Tooth, because I followed this guy that's telling me whatever word he just said for the Rippaverse t-shirt. Like, yeah, that shirt is slap. Yeah. Nobody ever said I'm smart. You're on the wrong show if you think you have a smart hoe.
Dave, you got to say, no, you slap it like that.
You slap it like that. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. So the only thing I might use, Nicholas, I might keep the glass so I can maybe grow like an avocado plant out of it till it gets, but I'll never drink out of this thing. I'll never give him the fucking the satisfaction of knowing I got any use out of any product I bought from him.
Clip, clip,
Katie
and
did.
snip,
Excellent.
snip.
Excellent.
Oh, it's great, Katie did. Thank you for all your hard work. I
wish-
appreciate it.
I
Katie
really
did
wish
like
that
clipping this
Katie
stuff out. It's important.
would
What
make
else
a
I should do?
video
Let me take
where
a
I'm
look
ripping
here.
that shirt apart,
Eric
Jim.
Delight, more characters. Oh, this is part of.
Remember that when I ripped the shirt up?
I wasn't on stream when that happened.
Oh,
I
dude.
was, but Jim slacked off that night. I don't know what he was doing.
Sweet Two says, I made the clip. You made the clip of me ripping up the t-shirt. Look, that was unbelievable. That shirt was garbage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to thank Rich C for sending $20 for that so that I could rip it up and not feel bad about my fucking, like, guys, understand, like, you buy this stuff because you trust people because you're following them on the internet. Like, it's a thing, Jim. We follow these. It's advertising. All these guys are advertising to us. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, chat. I watched every Az show because I thought he was like the funniest guy for a long time. Low Watermark. I would watch his Sunday streams. I would watch.
I agree. He was actually funny back then. Now he's just a mean bitch.
Oh. Who called me dumb? I called myself dumb because I'm a dummy. Yeah, Karnak. It was Karnak. Yes, Karnak. Yes.
The Magnificent.
Yes, Karnak the Magnificent. Nobody could answer that night on the stream. But I like you're right, Low Watermark. Like, we follow these guys. Az made me laugh more times than he did. When I watched a Az video bitching about Robin in the Hood or whatever, it made me fucking chuckle. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, and then Director X called out Az, and Az turned into a pussy. And
you know, that may have actually been the place where Az changed, because it was
that
like,
was the
I
place
can
where
call
I changed
anybody
with him.
out, and yeah.
Like, why, Az? Like, you're this big bold guy from England or the UK. You have like all this knowledge, and this, you know, this guy that's directed rap videos and a TV show for Canadian television. You're afraid to fucking, like, just talk to him? Even if it's not a debate, it's just talk. Like, hey, Mr. H, or not Mr. H, but Director X, why this take on the show? Let's find out why. I mean, maybe the Canadian Black community is so beaten down that Director X noticed it, and maybe we'll learn something, Low Watermark.
Yeah.
Or there's such a lack of Black community in Canada because we all have Google, and we're like, this guy's full of shit. But Az didn't give him the fucking chance to do it. Like, he didn't even like. And that's when I kind of turned. But my biggest turn with Az Snorum, thanks for showing up, buddy, was when he got rid of George and Robert for his toy stream. That's when I said, wait a minute, dude. Because like, I've put 38,000 miles on my truck since January. It's August, 16th or whatever. That's how many miles I put on my truck. So I listen to all this stuff when I'm driving. And that show was so just happy. Like, they're just so happy to show us their greatest figure that they bought for their collection. Like, it'd be like Jim, you know, saying, hey, Dave, I just ordered like 8 new Blu-rays for my collection, and we have a Tuesday stream talking about it. And you're like, oh man, that's really good because Jim loves these movies. I don't necessarily care about those movies, but Robert Meyer Burnett loves Star Trek, like loves it. He loves whatever's going on. So when And as his excuse for getting rid of those guys, low watermark, you remember this, was he's just too busy doing other stuff, right? He really can't stream on Tuesdays anymore. And 2 weeks later, he's on with Ripetard.
Yeah, I
or
know.
Air July. Yeah.
I really want to know what went on behind the scenes. I want to know all of it. I want to know why Az is not FNT. Oh, because it was too late for him. Okay, maybe not. And what happened? And what does George think about this?
Did I
Robert
blow up
Bradbury?
Storm? Did I blow up tonight? That's awesome. I mean, that's awesome.
EVS just stopped streaming. So.
Well, he's got. Did you send him the link, Jim? Did you send EVS a link?
I did.
I did too. So.
Well, hang on. Let me do that too. I've got EVS in my DMs, so let me do that too. That way he can ignore all of us. So.
That's fine. But I know I was on a stream one night. I think it was Katie Did's show, and he ended, and everybody on the panel like DM'd him. He's like, "Well, I got to show up if all my fucking fans are DMing me." And he didn't stay long, but he showed up. Well, hopefully, Snorum. Hopefully, Katie will clip where I tear up the fucking T-shirt. Like literally with my hands, rip a T-shirt apart. That's how bad the quality is. And I'm 56. I'm not like 30, all jacked up like Cody on steroids. I will never be famous. Like 4 or 2 months ago, Sweet Tooth, I had over 1,400 subs. I lose at least 5 subs a live stream. It doesn't matter. But I don't care. I just don't care. I just care about hanging out with people like you, Sweet Tooth, and Snorum, and Rocky or Peter Wells. But I like the chat. I like what we do here. I'm not ever gonna try to. What is this low water? What are you saying? This low water mark?
What's that?
Oh, what the fuck is this? Legal Mindset?
Yeah. Oh, I sent that quite a while ago.
Oh,
dude, what a bitch. Anyways.
Oh, we're gonna play this. But look, like
I love the joke. I know you guys watch Nick. Now, I had left your chat and I was watching Nick, but when I watched
I will
your show
block
later,
your ass, Andrew, when I hit 2,000 subs. You're out of here, you Australian fake. Go ahead, lower Mark.
But it was amazing. You guys were watching Nick and Dick for a while, but I was over on their chat. But next morning I watched you guys, and it was amazing. And Dick is amazing. So he does that thing where he puts fingers out of his eyes and said, the guy that's looking at the law with this one, and he puts his other finger looking over there and looking at the lady boys over there.
Hey, Sweet Tooth, I'm going to replace all of my chat with Kiwi Farms, motherfuckers. If the Kiwi Farms people don't support me, they're out. You guys, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's so stupid. I'm learning at 56 how gay the internet is, low watermark. It's awful. It's terrible.
I didn't know either. I mean, only in this last year and a half, I got into Twitter, and geez, it's people. It's ginger and gay. Ginger and gay.
Ginger and gay. Yeah, somebody said to me last night on the show, Low Watermark, how much would it cost you to sing the Lee Greenwood song, I'm Proud to Be an American? Nobody wants to hear me sing. So how could I even put that on my chat?
The funny thing is that when that first came out, it was right after 9/11. And they played that. That was, really top patriotic American stuff.
But now it's
every year
Trump's
since
theme
then,
song.
well, every year since then, every Republican is playing the damn song, and it's getting a little old. People, come on.
Well, I feel the same way.
Mindset, wall-eyed It's hysterical. Yes, last son of off day. Yes, it was.
It's so good. Obviously, Ethan's stream has ended. More people are showing up here.
And all of us had sent Ethan the link, but he's probably not going to come. But hey, maybe, who knows?
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
But it'd be kind of cool, though.
It would.
And we're not drunk enough that we'd actually be able to talk to him.
Well, nobody's gave me enough super chats to drink this beautiful tequila. Low Watermarks put the price tag on me taking a shot out of my Fallout glass.
Man, I can't stand tequila. God.
Dude,
Man, I can't.
Fucking love tequila.
You do?
I love it.
Man, how can anybody who likes bourbon like tequila? Jesus.
Well, but this is okay. So let's think about this, Low Watermark. I like tequila in my 20s. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't drink for almost 30 years when I was raising all my kids. Okay.
Yep.
So now I started drinking last year because Nick or Katie kept telling me how great bourbon was. And I'm like, well,
yes, and you and I both have thought of a lot about that. Just pour.
Right. And he's right. But I haven't drank any tequila since my 20s. I might drink this wonderful tequila and regret every second. But this tequila is not inexpensive. This was all drunk by my beautiful wife. But this bottle has been sitting in my liquor cabinet for about a year. So my wife obviously doesn't drink much, but there's actually a shot glass in the bottle.
That's a cool bottle. I like the twist of the bottle, and I love the fact that the cap is another shot glass thing. That's amazing.
The best part is, though, how good it tastes. Like, you'll be like, oh my God, there's no burn. It doesn't. Rocky says, how much? Low Watermark's naming the price. Whatever Low Watermark says is what we're gonna make me drink a shot.
I named 15 just because I didn't want Dave to die. Because Dave was saying, "How about 5?" No, Dave, you will die. You will die. No, not $5.
That's true. No. Yes, this bottle would be dead by now if I said $5 a super chat. I'll do a shot of tequila in a full fucking shot glass. This isn't like. I'm not going to do.
That's not like a 1 ounce or 1.5. That's a big glass.
It's a real shot glass, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna, and the chat knows I'll fill that fucker to the top. I drink way too much. I've never been to Cabo. Never. So Simply Green sent us a video, guys. What do we got here? What the hell is this? Share screen. Oh, is this Tom Green? Wow, is he still? I didn't even know Tom Green was still alive. Tom Green does a barrel roll.
The interesting thing about trolling and memes, that's called a meme, is what it is. When I'm traveling around doing stand-up now, occasionally people will come up to me on the street and ask me to do a barrel roll.
That's it.
I don't know what that means. Like, was Tom Green like this physical actor? I don't think so.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Ethan Ralph?
Yeah.
Is that his real name, or is that?
Yes, his real name is Ethan Ralph.
Okay. Because I've been communicating with him, and he gave this name for like his PayPal or something, which is nothing like Ethan Ralph. And I'm thinking,
I think he had I think he had some issues with PayPal. He probably had to use some other, I think he went through a cancellation phase where he got kicked off of YouTube and kicked off a bunch of stuff. And so maybe he had a problem with PayPal.
Yeah. Well, I was looking to
Are you
support him.
Are you sure it's him?
Oh, yeah. It's blue check mark Ethan Ralph. We've been communicating for a few months now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just, I was looking to support him, and he has this name and all this. I'll send it to you in the private chat just so you know what it is.
Yeah, let me look at that because I talk to him occasionally.
Wait, Early 2000s, Tom Green was streaming. Really?
Yeah, he had it all set up with like servers in his house and everything, and yeah.
I actually I like some of the Tom Green movies. I enjoyed some of those. Tom Green gets live pranked by Boris and Pepe O'Hare. I guess Tom Green's the host of the show. He's got some blonde chick with sunglasses.
Hey, but first, can I say a poem that I wanted to say for a long time?
A poem, okay.
Yeah, I'm a poem guy.
Okay. Yeah, is it a nice poem, a positive thing to get to end the show on a high note?
That's nice.
Yeah.
It does. It starts classic, but it gets better. So, it starts, roses are red, violets are blue. Oh, fuck you with the...
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, see.
Okay, well.
That's what happens all downhill from here.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is that Pamela?
I don't know if Pamela Anderson or not, but that's she's easy on the eyes.
Oh my God, I'd bang that bitch in a heartbeat.
Country. I think I should go for president.
These crazy people.
It around here. Hello? Hello? Yeah, you're on the air.
Oh, hi. I'm Xenon. And hi, Tom Green. Tom Green, can you do a barrel roll for me?
A barrel roll?
A barrel roll?
Yeah, a barrel roll. On air.
A barrel roll?
Yeah, a barrel roll.
A barrel roll?
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll?
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll?
Yeah.
I like that guy. That was cool. I like that guy. That's probably my favorite caller we've ever had in the history of this show. The barrel roll guy. The guy that repeated it because we were having fun with the computers. Hello,
you repeated it.
Yeah, like, oh, look at Jim. He's in my.
You repeated it.
Yeah, he did. Oh my God. Tom Green used to be funny.
Well, I don't know who that guy was. If that was Tom Green, he did not look like a happy person as he's listening to the barrel roll thing. He looked like a guy said, God, why am I still here doing this? I could have retired like 30 years ago. What am I doing?
Yeah, like he's a Canadian actor first off, right? So how much money did they make? Like how much money did Tom Green make to entertain us? And now he's doing weird live streams with call-ins. Like, really? Like,
would you ever want to do that where any idiot in the world could call you in and you're just saying, look at how broken that guy was. Okay. That's like years of doing call-in stuff. And everybody comes, do you want me to talk about the or the people that are just, yeah, go ahead.
No, you're right. Because like, now you got my fucking phone number or a phone number that I'm attached to. Like, I'm going to answer it one day and go, fuck. It's the same guy that was trolling me on my live stream. Snorum says, for $15 for Dave and my dearly departed friend from PA, I'm drinking a Belgrove 1797 whiskey. Cheers. Oh, that sounds awesome, Snorum. Or you're all morons. I love Snorums.
Yes,
it's the best. It's the best. Snorum, 11RU. Chat, pay attention. You're all morons.
And that went on for like how long before anybody caught that? That went on forever.
Who caught that? You, right?
No. Somebody in the chat or something finally caught it and said, Dave, you do realize that you are all morons. He said, oh my God. And the guy had been doing it for months. Storm, that's fantastic. You got away with that for so long.
And he's got the get out of free card from Monopoly. Like, it's the best. Like, Storm, like, this is the best. And Look, I know we talked about 50 for the tequila shot, the watermark, but this is my first super chat of the night.
Yep.
So
Go for
I'm
it. In fact, I want to watch. In fact, blow yourself up. We want to see you do this. Let's see you up close and personal.
Pour it and drink it, right?
Yes.
So I have my Fallout Waterworks cup. I'm going to pour my shot of tequila.
Right up to the top as you usually. Yep, there you go.
That's a shot, right? That's
yep,
a shot
yep, definitely. That's a lot of tequila.
Yeah, to kill you, right? To kill you. So we're not going to play games and take sips. This is how we do it here. So
how men do this.
Let me take some water first. I got a little cotton mouth for talking. So here we go.
There you go. There you go. There you go, Snorm.
Cheers.
Dave can't talk now.
No, it's really sweet compared to bourbon. Because hey, Lucifer, fuck you. But I can fix that. I can touch up my appearance like every other YouTuber does. But here's the problem. And Low Watermark said this earlier. Dave, why didn't you shave? I'm going to touch up my appearance. And this is how gay. Look how clean my face is up here, Low Watermark.
Yeah.
But not down here. So I turned off the touch up my appearance because I would look like a fucking retard. Why do you have hair face?
Exactly. Why do you have a neck beard but nothing on your face?
Yeah.
Are you the quartering?
Yeah, like let's just get real here. Are we gonna get Kazoo Dave tonight? Maybe. Kazoo.
Next double.
Yeah, Dr. Ben. Yeah. Hey, it was a personal choice. By the way, Snorm, thank you for the 15. Or chat, you're all morons. Thank you for the 15. I just took a shot of some, like, it was sweet. Tequila. But it's going to cost you 50 for another shot, just so you know. like Low Watermark's right.
I don't want to die.
Too cheap. $5 would have been too cheap. I do shave in the shower. I don't shave at the sink. I have a mirror in my shower. While I'm showering, I shave. The hot water really reduces the skin burn.
Yeah.
Or the warm water, whatever it is. But a sweet tooth. You do know that I was going to out Sturgis's real name. What do they call that? What do they call
dox?
I was going to dox Sturgis because on a live stream one night, I just said, I know Sturgis's name. And he found it because for some reason, my channel with 1,350 subs or 10 subs, whatever it is, I'm a threat to these fucking retards.
It's funny, Dave. They started covering us because the first video you actually wrote to me and said, look, they did this about us. And in that one, I was like half of it. Because I was calling out Az for being like the fat kid and talking about, and they said, these retards are trying to psychoanalyze, the Rippaverse.
Oh, the psychiatrist. Yeah.
And the thing is, we were actually being kind of nice saying, Eric looks sad and angry now, but if he could get out from under this, we remember the happy guy that he was. He would laugh and things would be fun. And we were actually really positive saying, we want him to, get better, but I don't know.
Elemental, what's up, buddy? Hey, if you could do me a favor, it wasn't last night; it was 2 nights ago. We just watched a live stream with Ethan where he watched me ridiculing PTP's product. If you could go to that same stream and find me ripping up the t-shirt, please do, man, and make a video of it. It was so good. Rich C sent me oh my God, look at these chats coming in, low watermark. What the fuck?
I may have to send something in to get you on the floor, I'm guessing here.
Oh my, you're gonna send me a double shot, right? So
I'm thinking that even in spite of the amount, I'm thinking between these two, I think you owe him another shot. I don't know. Even though I named a price, but you know, that's a lot of money. That ain't cheap.
Look, man, I'm just the pauper on the internet, Jim. Like, I'm just a poor pauper. You send me $2, I'm happy. I'm like, oh my God, somebody sent me money. But Pastor Flash for $25 story says, remember when Flash did $50 chats and started playing a kazoo? Ah ha ha. Also, Shane's about to show his train set. Really? Shane has a train set? Is that a thing? That makes me like Shane Davis even more. Like, you know what's saying about Walmart?
Yeah,
he's like,
no, that's cool.
His job is making comics, but he's got a whole other sub thing that he loves. Wait. Is 25 what is 25 Australian, 20 American? It's orange, so it's pretty close, right? So
It's Australian. That means it's $3.76. Sorry, Pastor Flash.
But Pastor needs to be on the board.
No,
Pastor,
I'm joking.
Right? No, Pastor sends me so many videos, and Pastor's going on the $20 board plus.
Cool.
Pastor, I'm gonna have to erase this board and start over again pretty soon, low watermark. Pastor, Flash, 25, 8, 16, 24. Yeah. So thank you, Pastor, for the 25 Australian. It's awesome.
I was just checking in while you were doing that on Ballers, and they are just now, like 4 minutes ago, talking about Shane and trains and train sets. So that is a thing, apparently. I was waiting for Jim to actually do that because he's the man, you know. But
fucking bottoms up or Rocky or my. Why did you change your name, Rocky? I like Peter Wells a lot. Figured out how to enter a custom amount. Bottoms up. I think Rocky heard 50 is 15 low watermark.
Yeah.
Props to Rocky for sending me 15 American. I owe a double shot because Pastor sent me 25 and Rocky sent me 15. So my chat is on the same level as me. So look at that. It's full to the rim. It's fucking dripping on my sweatpants because I don't do streams on underwear. So here's my first shot.
Well, second shot technically because the previous one.
Well, first for these two guys. So
Yeah.
Pastor, there's your shot.
Hey, Jim, just while Dave is prepping there, the train stuff is on Ballers.
Yeah,
apparently.
I see it.
And there's Dave, it's funny. There's a super chat on his stream. It says $20 for a shot. I could write something compelling about drink biatches. So apparently they're doing shots or something, I guess, over on their channel too.
Maybe.
Must be watching BTM reviews because we're the biggest show on the internet.
I don't see it. I was looking.
So-
I was scrubbing through Biggest Problem because somebody said that they were talking about Legal Mindset, but I couldn't find it.
Well, I saw it on Twitter.
I can't
Oh,
imagine. I can't imagine that Dick is not fucking slamming Andrew.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Well,
Andrew's a fucking tard. Andrew's a piece of shit. Like,
why don't we pull this video up and we could learn about why climate change is bullshit?
Totally agree. But Rocky, I know you thought 15 was 50, but I'm going to honor your super chat and drink another shot of tequila. I'm a bourbon guy.
Okay, Jim, we're going to be carrying him out in about 20
Dude,
minutes.
like I'm gonna be walking to my bathroom in like an hour, and I'm probably gonna fall on the floor. This tequila there's nothing hard about it, low watermark. Like it just goes down like a sweet summer child. Like it's just so good. Oh, that was disgusting. My wife texted me early and she goes, hey, I'm going to bed. I said, okay, babe. And because I call my wife babe because we were 30 years. She's my babe. I said, do not be offended tomorrow. Because she said, I got to leave tomorrow like at 7:50 in the morning for her photo shoot because my wife's a photographer. And I said, don't worry about it. I said, don't be mad when I say love you and roll over and sleep till fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, oh, holy shit. So like, yeah. So do you see this low watermark? Like,
here's the rest. Oh my God. That guy paid up. He paid up. All right. Good, Rocky. Good. Go for it.
Low watermark's gonna like fuck me up later. He's like, Dave, you've had 4 shots. Here's 5 more, dick fuck. Thank God I got plenty of tequila in the cupboard. So good. Like, but I did tell my wife, I said, hey, this is legit, Jim. Like when you say goodbye tomorrow and I just go, see you later. Like, don't be mad because I'll probably be streaming. Even if both of you check out, I will be here as long as I want to be because I love talking to the chat. Lucifer, why do you got to be up in a couple hours? Rocky says, here's 35. Here's the rest, guys. Well, this bottle's almost gone, Watermark.
You may have to actually drink the stuff that's in the cap.
Oh, should I do it like a pacifier? Or does this cap come off? I don't know. Like,
but it is
I don't think
tequila in there, isn't it?
Yeah. Look, like it's moving around. I don't know how to get it out.
Hey, Jim, the private chat has the link to the Dick stuff. I just posted it again.
Oh, okay. Is it National Rum Day? I love rum. I like some Captain Morgan and
yeah, Captain Morgan, the spicy rum, you know, the dark
with pineapple juice. Oh, fuck, dude. That's 1980s fucking
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, that was party fucking alcohol. Captain Morgan Black Spice. Oh, fuck. All right, so I don't know how I don't know how to get rid of this fucking. But I got.
Yeah, it probably has something that
I have to give. I have to give. Rocky his shot.
All right, real quick, Dave. Pull up my screen.
Pull up.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Pull up.
Oh, this is what I was looking at earlier. Yes, please play this, Jim.
So he has a tattoo sleeve. What a looks like a partial sleeve.
First of all, this is Ethan Rolfe, right? With
Andrew. No. This is Andrew, Legal Mindset, and some other guy. I'm not sure of his name, who's also a lawyer, I think, in Thailand or wherever they're at to from the Philippines or wherever.
Is this modern day Andrew?
Yeah, this is him right now today.
Really? Because
do
he
you think
looks
this
really
is Go
young
East?
here.
Do you think this is his Go East gentleman or whatever that channel
I
is?
think it is, or Bangkok Boys or something.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Bangkok Bros.
Is
You just muted yourself.
Yeah, you ended up muted, Dave.
Huh.
The funny thing is, he probably didn't do anything, but something about his setup, something happens, and it just zaps him out. Because to turn off your microphone, you either have to hit the mute
Well,
button.
right now it's muted on StreamYard. I could see. So either something got disconnected, like his Rodecaster disconnected somehow or something.
Yeah. Yeah, go into StreamYards and see if you can hit.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Dave.
Am I back?
Oh, yep, you're back. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so we had thunderstorms. But I owe Rocky a drink, guys. Let's let Rocky's $35. Fuck, I'm gonna fucking be waking up tomorrow next to my toilet. Not throwing up, but just because I fell down on the way.
Because we're old men and we pee in the middle of the night, guys. Come on. We do.
Or we stream for 6 hours straight and never stand up. And then when you stand up, the world is awesome. Like, it's like, oh my God, is this how cool the world is? And then you walk to the bathroom and you're like, oh, my fucking balance is completely off. And I just fucking fell. I've actually showed up on stream with fucking marks on my head, low water mark, because I fell. Yeah, for sure. But hey, Rocky, thank you, Peter, Rocky. I don't know why you changed your name, but Peter Wells, Rocky McNabb or McCobb, thank you for 35 and the other 15. You guys you don't understand. Like, I'm nobody. And when you guys send me money, I can't believe it. I used to like Andrew. I did too. I thought Andrew was a real player, Pastor Flash. He's not. And I thought this was old, but this is new, Jim. This is like recent.
I think so.
Okay. Like,
yeah, it was posted on Twitter recently, and I think it is part of his thing about, go find women in another country because, you can't score in your own country. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I used to like Legal Mindset, but
I used to like Legal Mindset, Sean. It's like all these guys. Yeah, I did.
They turned because of the algorithm. It's about the money. They bought into it. Yeah,
right. They turned because Ricada was the part of the stream that didn't make sense for all these guys. But none of these guys would have a career without Ricada. And I don't give a fuck. Like, Andrew's doing whatever fucking law he's doing in Malaysia or wherever the fuck he was before he moved his pedophile ass allegedly to Malaysia. All these guys would have nothing without Nick. All of them. Even my boy from Colorado. What's his name? The guy from
Law of Self-Defense guy?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
None of these guys would have anything without Nick. Sorry, it's a fact.
Yeah, the few of them that remained loyal, like Joe and Legal Mindset and a couple others remained loyal. And those are the people, you find out who your friends are when stuff
Andrew
goes wrong.
Bronca. Yeah, Andrew
Bronca.
Bronca.
Yeah, Bronca. Yeah.
But Bronca loves Nick.
Yeah, yeah.
But Bronca's law of self-defense would not be what it is without Rekieta bringing him on live streams of murder trials with our boy who killed plenty of people legally or whatever. What's his name?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. And Kyle's out selling magazine subscriptions now. He's like so fucking broke ass.
Yeah, Ben Togel, we know Legal Mindset didn't stay loyal. We know. We're not big Legal Mindset supporters here.
No, not at all. Hey,
he can't keep his eye on the prize. Is the problem? I just don't get it.
Legal mindset. I think his problem, Jim, and low watermark is I just want to be in the right group that makes me look like the guy that's cool. That's a problem. Like, I met law of self-defense Andrew Bronca. He's so cool. He is a fucking great man. You got to understand it. When you meet people versus their YouTube personality, it's incredible. Like Andrew Bronca is, and I'm 6'3". I am a 6'3" American man, and he's taller than me. Okay.
Of all the guys, Dave, of all those guys, you don't think Bronca, you think he's like a gray-haired man. I never would have thought he was a tall guy. Not Bronca. He looks like he's, I don't know, 5'9", 5'10" or something,
When I look at Bronca, he's like 1 inch taller than me. And I'm like,
yeah,
respect, because I'm 6'3". And I was like, and then when we're talking, and like, hey, chat, fuck you and these goddamn tequila fucking shots. I'm fucking trash, but
we may actually need to wrap up soon, Dave.
No. Maybe, but
yeah.
But Jim, did you change hats? Your
No.
hat's blue.
No, same hat. It's gray.
It's blue.
And there's two of them. In fact, there's two Jims.
Jim, no, I'm not that drunk. I'm not that drunk. But Jim, your hat is blue. To me,
No, it's the same color.
Well, I can't tell because I'm colorblind. So,
are you for sure?
Yeah. I can't. I can identify some strong colors, but if you ask me subtle colors, I can't tell what the hell you're talking about.
So I will never pull out my penis because a watermark doesn't know what flesh and but either way. But these guys here. So who is the guy? Who is the guy on the left?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Go ahead, Jim.
I can understand having been in the Philippines because I can say this, and this is all due respect. This is nothing about Ladyboy or not Ladyboy. It's just the Philippines versus Thailand. Thailand has a more of a sabai, a cool attitude. Philippines is way more aggressive.
Well, I don't know, man.
No.
Wait, Jim.
The
Hey,
Filipino
Jim.
Ladyboys. I can tell you this in Manila.
Right.
He's actually talking about ladyboys. Now, I was joking because people say he's the ladyboy guy. I had no idea that the first words out of his mouth was going to be ladyboys.
Yeah. With his fucking tattoo arms. Like this. Fuck you, Andrew.
Jesus. Jeez.
But this guy, like, you chat. Keep your kids out of college. Oh, I said this earlier. So, my grandson is in the public school system. They've been, Jim and Blue
Yeah.
Watermark, they've been part of, my grandson's been part of the system for 2.5 days. Okay. And the teacher sends my daughter a letter that says, hey, I want to keep your son once a week behind the class after it ends for at least 15 to 20 minutes so that he knows how to work with other people that are in school. And my daughter texted me today. I said, you know what? You tell that fucking cunt I will never label my 5-year-old son, who's never, ever, ever been in preschool, to stay after school for 15 to 20 minutes for a goddamn teacher to say, this is how you have to act. Fuck you. I told my daughter today, maybe you let my wife homeschool because public school teachers are gay. Yeah, you're right. Cut gave off. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, I think Low Watermark has to go.
Really?
Yeah, check the private chat.
Oh. Yeah. So this is, you guys are my biggest barriers. Like, shut the fuck up, Dave. However, can we finish with Andrew? Let's finish this. Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
And
You're an expert.
I can see how that was important.
Wait, he's an hold on. He just said he's an expert on ladyboys.
Go back. Play that straight through.
And
go back.
Yeah.
Filipino ladyboys. I can tell you this in Manila. And
You're an expert.
I can see how that was important. I can see how.
Right.
And
you're an expert.
I can.
Right.
And
you're an expert.
Right. And
we could run that in a loop all night, Jim. All night.
You're an expert.
He's an expert on
Go
ladyboys.
back, Jim.
Holy fuck.
Going back.
In Manila.
Jim, go back. Go back.
I
Go
can
back.
see
Go
Manila.
back.
Right.
Because
you're an expert.
I can see how in Manila.
Right.
And
you're an expert.
I can see how
go
in
back.
Manila.
Right.
Let's
you're an
fucking
I can see how that in Manila.
Right.
And
you're an expert.
I can see how that was imported here in Manila.
Right.
And
you're an expert.
Filipino ladyboys. I can tell you this in Manila.
Right.
And
you're an expert.
I can see how that was Filipino
He's an
ladyboys.
expert on Filipino ladyboys in Manila.
I
You're an
can-
expert.
I can see how that was imported.
People were right.
Are far more
Legal
aggressive
mindset
than
isn't a ladyboys.
Sure,
Heard it here
until they're
first.
not. Until it changes. Until the ties snap and it's like.
Well, yeah, but that's a different.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Very true.
like off rip.
Well, because next thing you know, it's the gangs in New York on Soy 11 featuring
Yes.
all the ladyboys.
Yes. Which was international news.
Fuck
everywhere.
off.
Right.
What
which
the fuck?
I can understand
Who's
having
this
been
guy
in the
that
Philippines
left
because I can say this,
with
and
his
this is all due
fucking,
respect. There's nothing about ladyboys. I can tell you this in Manila.
Right.
And
You're an expert.
I can see the ladyboys. I can tell you this in Manila.
Pause it, Jim.
And ladyboys. I can tell you
Who
this in
is
Manila.
the fucking guy in the left?
I think Jim has been having fun here.
Who the fuck is this guy with his?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, like, oh,
I can find out his name. He streams with Andrew on another channel. Hold on.
Oh,
I
is
can find
that
it.
the Gentleman Go East channel? So
Yeah,
he's
Go
the,
East
he's
channel.
the partner.
Go East gentleman. Yeah, he's the partner.
Okay.
Oh, go East. So these fucking perverts are going to tell how bad Nick is or whatever, but they're all in a country that cannot get them.
I guess they call them passport bros, right? Where they go to find women.
Yeah. So they fuck these young boys.
In
Andrew. Like Andrew is the worst. Like a little watermark. Do you have any tattoos? A little watermark. Do you have any tattoos?
No, I don't. I'm looking at his arm, and I'm wondering. I gotta get a magnifying glass or something. I don't know. That doesn't look like a legitimate tattoo at that angle. Almost look like he's wearing something. Look how it goes way above the skin level.
Maybe it's
fake.
Maybe it's infected.
Maybe.
But oh man, it's late, Dave, and holy shit.
Yeah, it is getting like sun's getting big, real low, big guy.
My chat is actually protecting me, like Dave in the fucking street.
Yeah, Dave. It is time. It is time. You did a great job though with those tequila shots. Damn. You pulled a crap ton of
my
money,
chat did a great job with this tequila post. Monkeypox. Dude, this is our new fucking COVID, guys.
Yeah, but they tried that before. They brought out the whole monkeypox thing, and then when they looked at who was getting it, it turned out to be gay men and 12-year-old boys. And suddenly, it wasn't the message they wanted to put out anymore. I wonder why.
How did that get through?
What? How? Well, the N-word got through on the chat, which is not usually
not supposed to happen for you two.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What chat we're talking about? Like
one below the one you've highlighted. Ben Toggle, one more down. And don't say it.
I have never said that word. Like the camera's on. Like
but I agree with Jim. I didn't think that word could come through on chat without being like, redacted or something. So that's weird.
Well,
it goes through Austrian YouTube.
Yeah, and this guy Ben has 3 kegs of beer plus like 2 cases of beer that are bottled. Okay. Kevin says, "Get off your screen."
Yeah.
Really?
Time for the outro.
All right. Outro is coming up. Tomorrow night, we might do a live stream. Low Watermark, you were pretty fucked up when you started, right? Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah.
But my chat sent me super chats for fucking tequila. I am like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucked up. Like I am Jim Satala levels of fucked up. Let's play this outro video. Oh God. I can't find it. Outro.
Great stream. Great
Chat.
stream,
No,
chat.
no chat. Just so you know. I just got a new computer. And guess what? Finding stuff is not easy. Oh, fuck off.